What's up, guys? We are back for episode 9.
I swear, we record so much, I just lose track of what day of the week it is.
Bro,
now.
I have to write so many notes. And honestly, the shout-outs with the streaks, I'm about to throw up just thinking about it. Like, I have no idea what's even going on anymore with the streaks.
It's because we recorded Tuesday, so there can't be a streak.
No. And that one's not even out yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Whoever gets most upset about it gets the prize.
So, to the listeners, we recorded on... Okay, so we record on Tuesday.
Yeah. It is Friday right now.
It is Friday. We recorded
March, what, 6th?
6th.
All right.
Yes. So we recorded on Tuesday. During the episode, near the end, the old wife had some contractions. And she had some contractions, and they were like a couple minutes apart, and we started getting, whoa! And so I ran upstairs after we finished, and that was a long, long night. Went in at like 3 a.m. in the morning, finally, when they were 4 minutes apart.
Who did want to go? You?
Oh, no. She was holding off because it was dude, what a
Mike's
trooper.
running around grabbing the go bag. It's go time.
Let's go. That was already in the truck. That was already ready. Everything's been ready to go. But like she was like, no, we'll wait until they're closer. She has a little app.
Yeah.
And
there's an app for There's an app for baby birthing.
It's amazing what our parents probably did without all this crap.
Lived their lives and lived happier.
Right. Well, they probably went to the hospital 10 times.
You think so?
I don't know.
No, they went when you were crowning.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Finally, I get woken up at like 2:30, and she's like, "Let's go," and I'm like, "Whoa!" Jump out of bed, dude. I'm like, dude. The first thing she tells me to do is change the pillowcases. Because she wants to bring the pillowcases to the hospital.
Why do you need to change?
And I'm like, I need to brush my teeth and get out of this house. Like I thought we were like trying to go.
Yeah.
And she yelled that while putting makeup on.
That's how you know it's not
makeup on to go to the.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
you're like, let me brush my teeth. No, you go.
I know.
Go.
Dude, I couldn't deal with that breath the whole time. So I come downstairs and she's in the kitchen now. She's lint rolling her pants.
Yeah, she wasn't hurting that bad.
It hurt. But like we went to the hospital and went through the ER area and then went up there and she got naked and got in the little gown thing. Sat on.
Have to mention that at all.
No, but she's.
Hold on. Did you bring your own gown?
No.
Oh man, Heather had her own little flower gown. Weird.
No.
Now, hey,
that doesn't surprise me at all, though.
Get her one right now on Amazon and bring it. That way you don't have to wear the one everyone else wears.
Yeah,
it's all itchy and stained up.
The part that sucked was when they had to check. Also, it was Katie Shea. That was the nurse.
Hey, my sister-in-law.
I mean, it's a.
Hey, she's an awesome nurse.
She's great.
Really, after all.
She was awesome. Until she started reaching up in Amanda to check.
Reaching up in Amanda.
Dude, Amanda was in so much pain. I held her hand. I was like, hold my hand. That was a terrible idea. Because as soon
I wish Katie had a sense of humor and be like, oh shit, he took my watch.
Yeah. Little thief. Mike is of questionable descent.
I've stolen quite a few things. But she reached up in there, and as soon as she did, Amanda like turned her nails down and then dug into me, and I was like, God!
Were you looking or no?
No.
I love how you think you're going to hold out. You'll be looking.
Oh, when it's coming out?
Oh, yeah. You have to.
I don't know, dude. Not into
Your
it.
baby's first part.
That's another thing. Like, doctors
not into it either. No one's into it.
Doctors got to be into some weird shit.
They are. They hide it by being a doctor.
Well, no, I'm just saying the crap.
Gynecologists?
There's no way a vagina is like hot to them anymore.
Yeah.
They got to be into some weird stuff.
Male gynecologists? Come on.
Yeah, but you don't. It's not cool though because you don't get to see. I mean, you see normal ones for like checkups.
Yeah, but you see the worst.
But then the ones that are coming in all green and
why do you want to
smelly?
be the guy that checks out
vaginas constantly, like bad ones mostly? And
there's other way. You can be a doctor doing something else. They didn't
want to do that.
Maybe a podiatrist.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Not a strong choice. Not a strong choice to be.
Did you know specialists like specialist surgeons, podiatrists, gynecologists? They make almost 13 times more money than a general practitioner.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No idea.
So in your life, always be the expert at one thing rather than the generalist.
Oh, well, dude, that's my downfall.
Experts make way more.
My downfall. I try to like do everything. I just try things all the time. Try to learn this.
Can you say you're an expert in anything?
Me?
Either one of you?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I'm an expert at Call of Duty.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I could go pro.
Not the best, but an expert.
No, not an expert. I'm good at a lot of things. I can say that with not being a cocky asshole. I can say that. I'm pretty good at
You're an expert at what you do every day.
No, I still learn, dude.
Not me.
Whoa.
I still don't know what I do for a living.
Experts still learn.
Dude, well, that's true.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we were just talking about that. Like, dude, I feel like I'm fucking pretty awesome sometimes at what I do, and that's like a really good feeling to where like you can almost feel yourself level up sometimes when you learn something new. It's like you like, yeah, it's like it's weird. Like, and that's a really good feeling. So like, before you say you hate your job, have you ever tried to be awesome at it yet? That's a good question because like, there's a lot of people out there like, I hate this job. I hate this. Have you ever tried to just be fucking amazing at it?
Well, that's where good leaders come in.
That would change a lot of
they'll
things.
get that out of you.
Yeah, sure.
They will cause you to want to do your best for them or for the company or for whatever.
And you know where that starts? I think giving people responsibilities.
Yeah.
Not just being like this little thing like say
you have to say you are doing this
is
and
you,
I need
dude.
you to do it.
I need you. This is what you do.
And then when they do it, you give them an attaboy and that's it.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Employees respond to that, man.
Yeah.
Telling somebody good job goes a long way.
That's what I'm saying. Attaboys go a long
man.
way, dude.
A scientific fact. I mean, I read all the books.
Even if it was just okay, you tell them great job. Just
money
like a
is
kid
not
drew
always
something.
the answer. Money is not always
No, hell
the
no.
best.
Dude,
way to
when
get
I
people
left
to perform.
When I left Pepsi, I took a very sizable pay cut to go work for this contractor I work for because you can put a monetary value on quality of life and happiness.
That's true. And then when we're talking about production and getting the most out of your employees,
for sure.
Giving them attaboys and stuff like that. Most people quit because they don't like who they work for. It has nothing to do with the salary or the benefits most of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels good, obviously, when people say attaboy, and then like at the same time, when I've been yelled at for my job, I fucking crush it afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, I get pissed and I just
kind of go the other way.
I get pissed and I start killing it.
Yeah, for sure. Nose to the grindstone.
Like, F this, yeah.
Well, was it legitimate that you got yelled at because you were screwing up or something?
Oh, well, the thing is...
Not just being a dickhead in an email?
No. The thing is, like, I'm pretty sure I got yelled at because I just wasn't doing a good enough job. Like, it was legit. And then, like, I just get mad. I'm like, well, this is how good I really am. And I just crush it.
That's like football coaches and they yell at you, like, why didn't you catch the ball? It's like, I was trying.
Yeah.
You know? Why didn't you? I don't know.
Yeah.
I could. I don't know why I didn't.
I haven't got yelled at for my recent job, but yeah.
That was earlier?
It was, yeah. Who knows? I've had some.
I want to go back. I want to talk about the baby thing.
Oh, yeah.
Using it a little early.
Oh, yeah. She was way.
So you had to go back to work, right?
We left there because I was like, well, maybe it's coming a little later. Like, who knows? Because she's still having contractions. So we had to do the walk of shame out of there, and then down the long hallway.
It's only a walk of shame to you.
Dude,
no one else is that worried.
No,
one
I know.
cares.
Dude, when we were walking in, there was someone walking out. There was actually an influx of babies at the time. There was actually like 5 that were born right when we were walking.
You never hear about babies getting born in cars anymore. That used to happen like all the time. Cops delivering babies and stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, so Elias...
Cops delivering.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
Oh,
That's because they waited
Katie,
till the last second.
Yeah.
Katie's husband, he's a firefighter. He's a fire
Justin.
marshal now.
Yeah.
He's delivered babies in the back of ambulances, the back of whatever. And
That's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's real cool.
No,
He's
it's
up in
cool.
PG County.
I mean, it's cool for him. Like, that's some, like, hero type
You're the
shit.
first person to touch that
they do.
baby.
Give me a push.
You know when you see someone and you're like, yeah, they just got off work and everything's normal, but you don't know what they just did.
Yeah.
Like they just delivered a baby. She just she was doing whatever she was doing with Amanda, and everything's normal. Like 10 hours later when you see them at a party.
They're like a barbecue.
Yeah, you have no idea what they.
I think about that like in movies, and like they'll do the most insane shit, like jump from a helicopter, it explodes. They land on the ground, they roll in the grass, they jump on this jeep, they kill 5 guys. The truck's exploding behind them, and then they meet up with the other guys, right?
They don't even tell them about it.
They don't even tell them about it.
That's like a once in a lifetime
It's like,
thing,
dude. You won't believe it.
Anxiety doesn't exist in the movies. Like I always thought about that. Stranger Things kids, they've almost died 100 times. There's aliens and Russians and shit. They're all 15.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, life's normal.
I know.
No,
Back
it's
to
not.
School doing little projects with the
there's-
radar or not radar.
I got another thing. The Outsider.
Jesus, back to that again.
Why didn't they show the family the bad videos of the bad version of the dad doing all the things, like being where he was? They never even showed him that.
Which
Spoiler alert.
So there's two, if you watch it, it's like the beginning.
Who cares?
It's so good.
There's 2 different videos, right, of the same guy doing.
yeah.
They never even showed the family like the videos of him actually being there.
Oh, I know. Yeah, like he
That's
didn't do
ridiculous.
it.
I know. They just only saw the ones of him
know,
actually
it's
being.
true.
They're like, well, why didn't you show him those videos?
And the family at the beginning that got killed, and this is way zoomed in. Probably people don't care about this. They never come back and touch that again.
No.
Like the guy that hung himself.
Yeah.
What was that all about? I don't know.
Why he hung himself? He lost his whole family.
I know. Why did he lose his whole family? Why was that family targeted?
Why didn't he take his sleeping pills?
Hey.
Oh, because I guess the kid was an easy target. Probably that's why.
So did you start using the excuse that you're having a kid way early for a lot of things?
No.
Because like my little brother was telling
I've
me,
used it for being late, maybe a little bit.
It was like 3 weeks before he was having a baby. You start saying, "Oh, I got to be on call for the baby. I got to do this. I got to do that." I did the same thing.
He's going to play golf.
Yeah,
Dude,
and next thing you know, it's like a month later, and like, where's this baby?
Right.
You know,
Hey,
you did the same thing.
I've been here. Videos have been up. I've been working. Nah, dude, I don't.
It's just something that people.
But
do.
I'm sure people. No, I'm 100% sure people do. And
You work with a family business.
True,
It's different.
true.
If you were working like I was working for the government down in Norfolk, Virginia at the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I am literally stiff arming them every chance I get. You coming? Oh no, can't go on travel. Baby's coming.
It's
like,
too
when's
far
the baby?
back. I mean, that's legitimate somewhat. Like, but was that?
I was actually in Norfolk when Heather went to the hospital for a checkup, and they were like, "You're in trouble. You need to stay here."
Yeah.
So I had to drive straight there.
What
and that's
happened?
why I was in such a.
Didn't you? What happened with the golf tournament or something?
Well,
What happened? She was.
that's a good question because I'm going to use this chance to
Explain
defend
yourself.
myself and also Golden Beach. I've heard a lot of slack about Golden Beach. It's a great neighborhood, Brent. Don't even start.
Dwellers.
It's a great neighborhood. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, if you can afford to live
Anyway.
on the water.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Great people everywhere.
Jake, do you live on the water?
I do.
There we go. All right, it's awesome.
Your brothers live on the water?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Oh, how about your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't live in Golden Beach.
He lives
just looks at
across the creek from
He has
you. Okay, got it.
cannons set-
Oh no, he looks at Golden Beach.
Yeah.
Poor folk.
All those.
Look at that little island of
Tell all the people that live in the middle of Golden Beach with like 3 old cars in their front yard that it's all a nice place to live.
Yeah, I got one of
on
those.
some President Street.
Yeah. On Lincoln Road. Suck it.
On Woodrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do want to be on Waterview. Or
You don't
Beach,
live
no
on
doubt.
Waterview or Beach. You suck.
All right, so yeah,
lived there for 2
I was at work in
No, you
Norfolk
did-
on
was
like a
it Lee?
Monday.
I lived.
I think it was Lee.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yep.
One of those old time
2 years, bro. 2 years.
Oh,
Did my time. Got
years?
out. Woo. Yeah. In the middle, dude.
Do you remember that one room you just had decorated with pages of AP magazine?
bands?
It was just the wallpaper with magazine.
Chet walked in and just shook his head.
probably lit a cigarette and popped open a Coke.
No, this is the pot house.
Yep.
Y'all selling drugs out of here?
I went there for the Count Your Blessings release party.
Oh wow.
Me and Matt were there.
Got wild there, dude.
Oh, man,
I think Michael and Mikey got into it.
Oh, I remember
Slammed
that
Mikey's
one.
head, and then I slammed
Really?
Michael down. And
I don't remember that.
Mike was like, "Not in my fucking house,
Remember
bros."
that. How many people live there?
3.
You could have said like 10. I would have believed you. I didn't know who lived there.
That was
There
me, Amanda,
rooms everywhere.
Me, Amanda, and Dustin.
Amanda lived
There was
there?
rooms
Yeah.
everywhere, but there was only like 4 rooms.
Have you?
know that.
Were you at that house ever? Golden Beach, Jefferson.
Did he just
Twice.
ask if Amanda lived
Yeah.
Dude, I might have came there twice then.
Hey, one time though, I didn't smoke weed that much, but I hit this one kid up to get me like a gram, like a little fucking 10 spot.
Do it.
And I'm like, dude, you know anybody? And the guy's like, yeah, I know someone. And I never even knew these guys. I hit somebody else to get in contact with them. And then they went and got it from somebody and brought it over my house. And I didn't even have $10 like in cash.
Oh my
I had
God.
like $2 in change.
Oh my god!
Hey, I've been there.
And I gave it to him.
For weed?
Not for weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I gave
I've
it
been
to
there
him.
just for anything. I had no money at all for
I
anything.
gave it to him, and they were just like, dude. And I was like, shut up. I know you stole some anyways off of me. I know you smoked up on the way on
you
me.
stole some.
So you shut up.
Dude, when I was in college, we used to go to the city and New York City on the train. We used to hide in the bathroom. And we would go to the city. New York City was $7.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's it, and have a good time.
Silly.
It was hard. It was hard. We would hide in the bathroom on the train on the way in, so they didn't get us, and on the way back.
Yeah.
And then
$7?
that's enough for like one beer.
Oh,
And
my.
then you just try to get people to buy you beers. I don't know.
That could probably be
It
pretty
helps
easy.
when you're probably
Yeah.
in your whites.
Good
no,
looking.
that only happened a couple times.
There
So you
are,
weren't-
We
you
wouldn't go
wearing
in the
like
whites
your-
after freshman year.
Okay.
I don't think that's like, yeah, it's probably frowned upon, right? To
When
go
you
out.
were a freshman, you had to leave in your uniform.
Okay.
But I didn't turn 21 until.
I would have
halfway
wore.
through senior year.
I would have wore the whites the entire time.
But anyway, so
Probably not.
well, they are. It's
For free
awesome,
beer?
but it's not good. I had my first, like, some chick was calling me a baby killer or something. This is back in, like,
What?
2004.
What the fuck
And I
were you
was
in?
like,
What were you in Hanoi with a flamethrower?
Military.
What the fuck?
oh, New York City, people apparently don't like the military. You know?
Jesus
It was crazy.
Christ.
For the cops do,
Melting pot.
bars do, everybody. But all of a sudden, you're like a 19-year-old kid getting screamed at, and you have no idea
Baby
why.
killer.
And like throwing stuff at you. It's like,
I'm not
are you a
flying
baby?
jets.
Because I'm about to.
Was she wearing a Jimi Hendrix t-shirt, throwing up peace signs?
remember.
Fucking
Probably.
bitch.
All right. Well, we had some shout outs this week.
Oh, Jesus. The show can start now.
I didn't even tell the baby story.
I was changing it up a little bit, letting us go. Go ahead. Sorry.
I mean-
It's fine.
All right,
Wait.
real quick. Yeah, so I was in Norfolk.
I totally
Heather had
forgot.
a baby, or got told she
How,
had a baby.
how does he remember? Like, once I move on, like, I
Oh,
forget.
it's tough.
Dude,
There's
I
like
can't
we already
remember
touched on like
yesterday,
3
bro.
things that we just didn't even get into.
We didn't get it. Like, yeah, go
And
ahead.
this might get even overruled.
It will.
I'm trying.
We'll see.
Yeah. So she went to the hospital for a checkup. They were like, "You're sick. You have to stay. You have a problem." So she stayed and calls me like, "Don't be panicked, but I'm about to have the baby." So I go there. It's like Monday afternoon. I get there at the hospital, no bags. Actually, I might have went home. We had a baby in Annapolis because it was high risk, whatever, far away. And then all of a sudden, she had the baby finally like Wednesday night. So I've been there for 2-3 days. And
In the hospital, chilling.
Wednesday was the day that the Caps had the parade. My days might be off,
Oh,
but that was
wow.
the day. And then it was like 2 days later, and Heather we couldn't get out of the hospital, and we had the Golden Beach golf tournament. And I'm like, look, I gotta go.
Hey.
I had to go.
Well, you planned
on
it.
Friday.
Right.
I can't. I've been sleeping on
But
this
it's
little
not.
half
It's
couch.
not like that's the easiest thing ever. You got a new baby. You want to hang out with
There's
it.
nothing
No,
he could
the
do. They
baby
were
was
in the
early.
hospital.
The baby was way early.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's there. Like there's no way you didn't want to. Like you wanted to leave. I'm saying like.
Dude, 5 days in hospital.
Oh,
you
okay,
get to-
maybe
you
he
get
did.
to go.
Daddy-
Oh, I wanted to leave.
Daddy wanted some stress
Absolutely.
relief and some Coors Lights on the
yeah.
fairway.
that was probably a good day too, man.
Oh, it was
Golfing.
good. And I didn't really tell anybody, but I happened to know the guy that. Well, we were running the tournament. Me, my brother, and the guy that runs the Golden Beach Civic Association. We're the ones that started the tournament. So he calls me out. He's like, "Oh,
Pays for
yeah,
the fireworks,
Father
yeah?
of the year. It pays for the fireworks.
Yeah.
Paid
They fucked
Father
that
of the
up this
year. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
It was fine.
Anyway, that's my story. All right, shout out.
You almost got through it. Like I said, they're making me want to throw up now, trying to remember what's what. But I'm gonna try to get this right. I mean, like I said, like we never even finished that. We
Give
recorded
everybody
Tuesday.
one.
Yeah.
We recorded Tuesday.
Tim, we
never
ADD.
finished that, and so we were like, let's just go ahead and record because the baby's still not here, and it's Friday, so we're same week, and we're just trying to record again. So call outs, shout outs, I don't even know. I'm just gonna try to hit them real
Everybody
quick.
gets 1 point.
Yeah.
Everybody
so,
gets a freebie.
so real quick, 8th streak is Wes Rice and Ryan Wines at the top, just slapping fools.
Me and Ryan's
I
friends
missed
now.
Ryan's.
No,
I didn't see
it
it.
was in a story.
We're
Okay.
Facebook friends now.
Trust me.
All right.
7th streak is Joe Lockman and Jamie Emery. I think. I don't know if I saw Jamie's, but I'm pretty sure.
I saw Joe's.
Yeah.
All right.
6th streak is Ben Kiskell, which he should be up to like 9 now because he just shares content on Facebook, which is great.
Plus, he gives comments.
Oh
Yeah, he comments on the
Feedback,
YouTube
Real
and shit,
comments on YouTube.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. Adam Holmes went a little dark, but he's there.
What do you mean
better
by it
shape
went a
up
little
or shit
dark?
out.
I haven't seen. He like
Adam?
he'll,
Yeah,
he'll,
what-
he'll
where you at,
share it,
bud?
but like he hasn't been texting us. You know what I'm saying? Like, he texts
Oh.
us and stuff like that,
Did he
or he comments.
He texted us on the last
texted
one.
us about
But
somebody
we've
at the
done
bar.
one that we haven't released, so everyone's.
And that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
all screwed up, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Which one was the one where I said I wanted hashtag fire
That was the
Adam?
last one.
That was the
Okay.
last one on Tuesday. That's not even out yet,
Yeah, okay.
but it'll be up. by
Well,
the
I
time
wanted to
they
hear it too
this.
again, right here.
Oh, I just saw the hand thing. Good thing you said that.
Yeah.
I'll remember.
He's
now.
doing good at work. I checked in.
Hey,
Very good.
we're keeping him in check. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Right.
good. 4th streak is RJ Bunda, Brian Whittington.
Is it Bunda or Bunda?
Dude, I like
Is he
Bunda
Indian?
because it's like Bundy.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't
no,
know.
not at all.
I just like to say Bunda.
We should get him on the show though before he goes on tour. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
And then 3 streak is Tim Kwiatkowski.
Yeah, boss man.
2 streak is Matt Miller with 9.
You only shared it because
what'd
he's
I say,
on it.
Matt?
Well, he can't possibly have shared it, but yes, he will share it.
No. This is going off basically after 7,
Yeah, I know.
which is crazy.
They're gonna hear this.
Dude, I want to throw up.
Yeah.
Chris Clark. And that was his.
Chris Clark.
Oh,
So
and
That's the two-
Nikki Coos.
I'm not there.
Oh,
hold
sorry.
on, Chris Clark, real quick. That's he has an alter ego where he goes by the name Mickey, and he prefers Mickey.
Chris Clark.
Yeah, Mickey Clark. That's his fun name.
His fun name?
He created it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Look at Brent.
Is he a schizophrenic?
I don't know, Mickey. Are you? We'll talk.
Mickey,
he loves it. He likes when we talk about aliens.
Send us a message, buddy.
Yeah,
new ideas are Chunky or Smooth podcast. It's a very new podcast. Oh God. Larry Nichols. I'm sorry. Larry Nichols was hit me up after we put ours up, and he loves the show and everything, and he was hitting me up for some info, and I kind of showed him which route we went, and he's now got his own podcast, 4 episodes up. You go check him out.
Really? What's it called? Say it again.
Chunky or Smooth podcast.
Oh, that's a good name.
Who is that?
Larry
it sounds
Nichols.
familiar.
I know him from like Death Among Heroes days. I remember him coming out the show.
Is it about peanut butter?
He went in the military and stuff, and I haven't talked to him.
Big Lair. Not too many. Too many.
He's
guys
actually
named,
doing stand up. He does stand up now too. He's trying to do stand up.
Yeah?
You should try that. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm not funny.
I mean, you probably could be.
You don't have to be. You can get up there and just rant on something, and people will love it.
Yeah, it's really about just. You should try an open mic. That's what he does. You should link up with him and see what he does, and it'd be fun,
idea.
man.
I'm good.
I like that.
You'll have people come out. It'd be good.
I got enough friends.
Got an open mic.
Also on New Ideas was Nikki Coos. Josh from Swing Set. He has his own clothing brand, and he's on his own podcast as well, which is Brewmasters. You can check them out on YouTube. And then I got a new one, which is called Deja Vus. That's when their streak is over, but they share again later.
Oh.
You like that?
Like they forgot but started doing it again?
Restart. Yep.
Who's that?
That is Anthony Remington. You know him.
Oh, Tony. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. He shared again. And let's get to this.
I saw Stephen Finch shared it.
I had him on Matt's, which is Tuesdays.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he friended me on Facebook, which I never was friends with him. Yeah. Now we are. And then I saw that he shared it. All right.
But just share it.
It was for two. We
He'll
already
share it. I know he will.
We already recorded those, so it was Tuesday. So you got to think they had like 3 days to
This is
share
so
stuff.
confusing.
Well, he gets a little more love.
I need this kid to show up.
He gets
now.
more love anyway.
Trust me, dude. I'm all screwed up.
I thought I saw Kenna shared it too again.
Kenna?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Boondoggy? No?
I didn't see that.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
I don't know.
And let me know, people out there, if I'm wrong, and I will catch you up. This week, you know what I did. Brent, did we get on this week on you? Did you do anything cool this week? Got anything for us 3 days ago?
Not in the last 3 days. No.
Nah,
just
wasn't much.
No.
That's cool. We can skip that whole section then.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to think, and no.
Yeah, we also posted a new picture of a new logo layout. I thought that was pretty cool. Go check it out on Instagram.
We're looking for a sticker sponsor.
Sticker
Who wants some
sponsor.
stickers?
Who wants to buy them? I'll put you on the
I'm looking at
screen.
you, LTD, but anywhere.
Oh, actually, since we're already way into it, this is an audio only.
Oh yeah.
This week because it was my fault. We last minute decided to do this, and Bane had something to do, and he had his camera with him, so it is what it is. I'll try to make it work.
Is it a boudoir shoot?
Boudoir.
Is that how you say that? Boudoir.
Boudoir.
Isn't that a weird thing to do? Not many people do it anymore, which is pretty nice. But for a second there, people started doing that.
It's weird.
I don't think it's weird.
Why can't we come up with a real name?
I don't
for it?
think- I don't
Why are we
think
using the French name still?
I don't think it's weird if it's like for your significant other or something like that. But like when it's like when it's like you're posting on social media, it's obviously not just
there
for
should
them.
be no knowledge that you got it.
Yeah, it should be for your significant other.
If someone gets it for
If
you,
someone- what if it's like one tasteful one? Like, oh, I did this for my husband, but
Well-
like he's got the good one.
No.
but not really for your husband then.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, exactly.
You're like
One
more like
picture
me.
out there.
Exactly. It's like doing a nice
Ooh,
deed.
I'm slutty.
It's like doing a nice deed and filming it.
Yep. That's what we're doing. We're giving out
Look what we're
sandwiches and shit,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
I love my husband.
And anyone else
But
that
if
wants
anybody else,
somebody to
yeah.
picture-
Look how much I love him.
This is what you'll get.
This is what you could have. In an alternate universe.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Or if you just give me enough attention. Because
Yep. Yeah, I'll send you some.
Like my picture.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's funny. Hey, watch it.
Jinx, is that still a thing? Personal jinx.
Oh, I wanted to also bring up this, which is it's one of my favorite things that happened recently on one of our podcasts.
in Northeast DC.
Same thing, right?
Woo!
Oh, that noise is wonderful.
Dude, that's like you just hit 280-yard drive right down the middle.
The golf ball and you at the same time.
I wish I had a button on myself somewhere that I could just hit it when I do something good.
That noise was just wonderful. What are your thoughts on? By the way, like last night I took a shower and I got out and I put a robe on.
Oh,
What are your thoughts on robes, dude?
Love robes.
Really?
Love robes.
Dude, they're pretty fantastic.
I'm a.
Do you wear underwear underneath?
Was that a cat?
I don't know. It sounded
You said like a seance, something fall off the
Probably a
fucking
cat.
wall.
I know. It is weird in here right now.
Super weird.
Yeah,
we got all
should
the
take a
lights
picture
off.
and post this.
Yeah.
For
on the
once,
YouTube
we don't
thing.
have to have all the lights on. It's kind of nice in here.
We didn't
That's
anticipate
chill.
looking at each other though.
Yeah.
It's dark.
I feel like I'm on an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Should we all get in robes?
Oh,
Dude,
we should.
No, you dry off and you put on sweatpants. What is it? Robes? What do you say? You're just free balling it around the house?
It's like a body sweat.
I don't do it, but I want to do it. It's another one of my things that I want to do, and I feel like I'm going to get there one day, but I never actually
If I
do
ever
it.
come over your house, you got a robe and a pipe.
It's not for the
I'm
public.
gonna punch you
If
in
you're
the
there,
jejunum.
I will have
Strictly
clothes
for-
on. If
strictly
you're there, I have
for-
clothes on.
Okay, so I did it.
Hold on. Yeah, but are you free balling underneath or no?
No, boxers.
Then what's the point of wearing
Hold
a
on. You still
robe?
wear boxers?
No, briefs. Not boxers, I'm
What's
sorry.
the point of putting the robe on then?
Boxers, you need to grow up.
Yeah.
If you're wearing them. Oh, God, no.
I'm done with boxers.
I wear
like,
briefs.
Long time.
But no, I put them on and I was like, yes. I forgot I even had this thing. It's been hanging there for years. I never used
all
it.
you can do is drink coffee and do a crossword puzzle.
Well, so it's pretty fun.
which is all I want to do.
I walked downstairs and I sat on the couch next to Amanda and I looked at her. She looked at me and I was just like, it's a one-time thing. And like my hair slicked back.
Yeah.
Because the
Why? Why is it a one-time thing?
And I was like,
Turned into a completely different person.
my chest was showing.
Chest
I looked at her. I was like,
hairs,
dude,
yeah.
I feel like one of those Italian guys.
Yeah.
And she said no. And then I pulled up my little bracelet she bought me, and I was like, what about now? She started laughing. Dude, it's so ridiculous.
Last time I wore a
can't
robe,
sit in
I
a
actually
robe.
fell asleep in it though.
Oh yeah, no, it's nice. But the thing was,
It was in Portugal.
I went up-
yeah.
Nice.
in Portugal. Oh, the robes in the
Yeah,
rooms.
because you felt
Yeah.
fancy. Went on the balcony, looked out there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went upstairs to go to bed, and I saw myself take it off in the mirror. I was like, nah. That was way
Where'd
too
you
weird.
get that thing?
Amanda bought it for me a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's a nice polo.
I bought Heather robe a couple times.
Dude, they're awesome.
They disappear. I don't know where they.
Mine's
I just,
still
I don't
chilling,
know, yeah.
but you know, whatever. I also had a cool little quick story here. It's this guy sent a message to this. It's a hockey. They keep stats on everybody.
Yeah.
Like from college, high school, everything, all the way up. And he sent them a message, and it says, "My dear friends of elite prospects." That's the name of obviously the thing. After years of being a bench warmer, few minutes of being a starter, years of failures, and few minutes of successes, my goaltending career has finally come to an end. Long story short, my career was a Merriam-Webster's dictionary definition of mediocre. Out of 8 years of high school and college hockey, I started somewhere around 35 games out of, say, 195 or so. That's right, about 18%. Just completely subpar. Folks, now let's get to the statistics. Career GAA has to be somewhere north of 3.3-ish. Brutal,
terrible.
he says. Save percentage south of .875.
Oh my God.
The only thing hockey gave me was the love for the boys. And unfortunately, Elite Prospects doesn't have stats for that. With all that being said, I'm kindly asking you folks to either delete my pathetic profile so I never have to see it again, or add in my bio, mediocre career, but loves the boys and the boys love him. I hope this is not too much to ask. I very much appreciate it.
Nice.
So they went on his actual thing.
Nice.
And they changed it for him, and they kept all of the stats and everything, and they just added in a little section right there. He loves the boys, and the boys love him.
That's what it's all about.
It was ridiculous.
Hey, if you're not going pro, that's what it's all about.
Hell yeah, I thought
Loving
that was
the boys.
hilarious, dude. It was so
For
stupid.
the boys.
What is Heavy Hitters got a makeover, by the way.
I saw.
Heavy hitters?
Yeah, they're slapping some paint
I'm not
on
even
that old
going
girl.
there.
Dude, they
Nope.
got a makeover.
No,
I don't even think they needed one.
I know. The prep, it needed one. There was,
Did it?
There was so much
I love
Southern Maryland
Hitters.
skin
Yeah,
up in
yeah.
there.
You hear
So we
that?
love hitters,
St.
but we
Mary's
don't like-
love hitters.
Yeah.
Why do you love hitters?
Because they
You like
are what we
Tammy.
thought they were.
And they don't try to be more?
They're a dive bar. There's no aluminum on the freaking floor.
You don't think they're trying to be a little bit more now?
I
What do
don't
you mean?
know.
They got a little makeover. We got to see what's going on.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with a fresh coat of paint and some new furniture every now
Hey,
and then.
before I joined the Moose Lodge,
They have a
that was my
cornhole
spot.
complex. They have a cornhole complex.
No, they have some boards
Well,
outside.
you know, it actually
horseshoes.
pissed me off because they had I actually played horseshoes on their team. That was my squad.
What, hitters?
They got rid of the pits, and now it's just cornhole back there.
Oh, the cornhole complex.
That's like another softball field getting turned into something. You know, it's like another St. Mary's thing getting taken away.
They try to be something. I don't know. We'll have to go check it out. I know they had Jake
Slow
said
pitch.
they had decent wings there.
Decent. Yep.
We need to start reviewing our wings now.
Oh yeah, we did it like one time.
I took notes. I took notes on my wings. He took notes on his, and you need to do some.
That's the spot though where you have to get barbecue and buffalo on the side and dip them in.
Oh yeah, that is delicious.
The buffalo alone doesn't hold up.
When you mix buffalo and barbecue, I mean, that's just silly.
You only have to do it if the
we did it at
buffalo's
Lido
not
a
good.
long time ago.
You have to.
Oh, dude, so good. Also, I noticed something really weird. Kids, okay?
What kids?
What's your worst angle?
What do you mean?
What's the worst angle you have?
I think everybody's worst is from the bottom up, right? You can see your little.
Yes, sir.
We took a picture of my dad the other day. He was all excited. He was wearing that flat brim hat.
Yeah.
And I told him it makes him look like he's happy.
Yeah.
And it just looks like he's ready to chill at all times.
Yeah.
With the flowers.
Uh-huh.
Took a picture of him, and he's like, "Oh no, that won't work. It looks like I have a turkey neck." And he made Kim take another picture of him. It was pretty funny.
But that's my point. What's your worst angle?
I don't know.
The kids always.
I don't like my son.
Kids always see from your worst angle.
They do.
They're looking up at you, and you look hideous.
That's a good.
Now, if you're like a pretty good looking person in his shape, like usually, you're fine. But then you think about all the people, like when you were young, and the way you saw people. Like some people were like huge. And then you see them in pictures later on in life, and
They're not too bad.
They're not so bad. So this whole time you're like, oh shit, like that's how kids see me.
I don't know though.
I'm gonna start kneeling down. I'll be like, what's up, dude? What's up?
But as an adult, if you're looking up at somebody, usually something fun's going on.
I don't know about that. But on the topic of kids,
That's how you get them.
they're pretty brutally honest already. So yeah, get in shape for those kids there. Anyways,
I like that.
It's a weird thought. I know, came out of nowhere. We had a question on Instagram, which please shoot us questions. It's fun to think about.
Is this Scott's?
Yeah, we got to figure it out. So we're gonna
think he's low key throwing shade at somebody. I don't know what's going on.
At us?
No, maybe not at us, but
I don't have Instagram,
So I'm gonna say.
so I'm gonna pretend like I don't know what you're talking about.
So he goes. Scott Atkinson asked,
cool ass dude.
What about the power of being 100% you versus acting like someone you're not, putting up a front?
Yeah.
It's acting 100% you versus not acting 100%.
But
It's
like,
impossible.
what's the scenario?
It's impossible.
Are you at work?
Any scenario.
Friends?
In life in
question
general.
is, what is the power
Now, I
of
know-
acting yourself?
Yeah, what is that? What is that power?
I get that. That's freedom in a nutshell.
Sure. That is a power.
Well, how often do you think you are being 100% you?
That's another thing. Not everyone
That's the
will
point,
like.
what he's getting at.
Yeah. So not everyone will like 100% you, even though you want to be 100% you. You do have to sometimes put on a front, depending on where you were at. I've done it when you go to like business things and
business things.
Yeah.
For the first time you
Meet parents.
your in-laws.
Yeah.
Or for 6 years.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
Sam.
like, but
Still love you.
I mean,
You can cut that out.
not that your actual 100% personality is bad, but it's something that
Well, why can't that be
You don't-
another side of you?
that doesn't have to be out for everybody all the time.
Why can't the way you act at business meetings or whatever be you as
Normal.
well, but it's you professional?
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Why does it have to be you putting on
But that's
a
still
front?
not. That's you professional. That's like still adding a little layer
Yeah, but
on to
there's-
cover
no,
up
It's
certain
you.
things. You
and
can't.
You're acting appropriate for the situation.
Right.
and
not-
that's
not
different.
fake.
Exactly. That's
It's situational awareness is what it is.
right. So that's why the question's a little skewed. You could have probably.
I think what he's saying, is that when you
In
have
friends,
the
with friends, right?
freedom
He's
to
talking
be
about
yourself, then that is true freedom, right? Just like that movie, The Gambler, when he says, I think it's The Gambler with Mark Wahlberg. He's like, F you money. And F you money, to him, the whole movie is being rich. And then at the very end, he has nothing. And that's when he can finally say F you to the guy that was running his life or whatever.
Right.
He has nothing.
Doesn't care.
That's the same thing. If you can be yourself, and if you don't have to hang out with people, you don't have to worry about anything because you can be yourself, that is actual freedom. You know?
Sure. I agree with that.
It's just like a guy I read, Nassim Taleb. He's a great author. Everyone should read him. If you haven't heard of him, look him up.
Also a great cornerback for the Denver Broncos.
That's a different guy.
Sorry.
But yeah, this dude was like a Syrian. He escaped. He sounds like he's Muslim, but he's actually not. Great author, wrote a lot of good books, and he has the three greatest addictions. Heroin, I forget the middle one, so that's terrible. And the third was a monthly salary. And I feel like that's what that guy's getting at a little bit. Like, people do things to stay in line so they keep having their same life not affected and everything's easy, you know? What do you think?
But you have to.
I know, but if you whatever he's saying, I guarantee he acts a little bit not himself 100%.
Sure,
just to get by, you have to.
But that's why you're asking the question too. Like, so like when you're with your friends, I think if you put on a front for friends, like you got something.
They're
wrong
not
with
your friends.
You got something wrong. Like you got to figure it out though. Figure out what's wrong and set it right. I mean, or maybe that 100% of you, that or 10% that you're hiding or whatever it is, you need to change. And that's another thing. It doesn't mean because it's 100% you that it's correct and it's how you should be.
That's a real good point, and that's the same thing we talked about this.
Why are you hiding it? Why are you hiding it?
You should be open to change at all times.
Yeah.
Right. You should never just drill in. I hate when I see people say, "This is how I am." Like Manny being Manny.
Sure. Yeah.
It was like he was being a dick. It's like no, Manny's being a dick. Manny's not being Manny. And it was, I'm a redhead. I get a temper. Yeah. Oh, I'm Irish. I drink a lot. Oh, whatever. It's like, I'm a Gemini. I do whatever Geminis do. Yeah. Like no. You need to work on yourself and be a good person no matter what.
You're constantly evolving too. So you need to. It's constant changing. You need to change with the times, and things are different now than they were 5, 10, 20 years ago.
And people need to accept that people change.
Yeah,
they can't. I hate the concept that no one changes. That's just who they are, and they're hiding it. No, they can actually want to change and try to change. Yep. And as long as they put the effort forward, it can happen.
It's easier to change yourself than change the world.
Yeah, and you're gonna have those little things come back in where you start acting like yourself, and you gotta face it and be like, no.
Well, also, when you change yourself, the world changes too around you.
That is the point.
Yeah,
exactly. You can't change the world. You can change yourself, and then all of a sudden the world looks different.
Yep.
Sure. And then we're all free.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nice ending,
Nirvana.
What a nice ending.
When people say like, "Oh, people don't like me because I feel like I just wrote a
song."
You know when people say people don't like me because I tell it how it is. I tell it like it is.
Yeah.
I tell the truth.
I'm an asshole.
Like, Donnie T.
That's the truth to you.
Clean us up.
You know, that's it's your opinion.
Yeah.
It's your perceived truth. It doesn't make it. You don't have to say every time you don't like something. Just you don't have to win every argument.
You're right. Yeah. Just do it. All right. Well, I mean, thanks, Scott, for that. We do appreciate that, and we can. I love expanding on people's like questions or their ideas.
He's probably like,
that's not what I.
Wow.
Hey, crayons or crowns?
Crayon. If you say crown, you're white trash.
Crown.
Are you serious?
Caramel, library, all of it.
I know that
it's a library, and you said it correctly.
No, I did. Thank you.
I know that I should say crayon, but it's like stupid. It's like extra work.
It's a crown.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You put a crown on your head. You don't
English
draw with
has a lot
crowns.
Of words that sound the same. You draw with crowns.
It's just like when people say wooder or toilet.
No, that's different. That's way different.
It's kind of like Common Core when you say crayons. Like it's unnecessary to say crowns. Get it over with.
Crowns. How about caramel?
We all know what we're saying.
It's caramel.
Caramel, dude.
I'm a caramel guy.
There's another A in there, you moron.
No, but that's just how I say it.
Well, he could say caramel.
Hey, dialects are dialects, you know. It's okay.
Believe me, I say shit funny too, but
yeah.
Caramel? All right.
What about caramel apple?
What about
caramel?
What about pecan?
Pecan.
Yeah, it's not pecan.
You can't say it. You gotta
say
spell
pecan.
It. All right. Whenever we get this is going to sound bad. I'm going to say it anyways.
What?
It's time we have this talk.
Oh shit!
Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Am I fired?
What do you mean? How do I know what you're going to say?
Am I getting fired?
No. I want to get a black guy on here soon.
Okay.
And I have a couple.
Why has it got to be a black guy, Jake?
Because this is the only question black people can answer. And if you have any black answers, feel free to let us know.
Yeah.
A-S-K. How do you say it? In a question.
Oh my God.
No, that's not racist. I want to know.
Yes, it is.
Why?
X.
Why is that X? Yeah, I don't understand that. I've never heard one person say it right.
Because it's like caramel, dude. It's like fucking.
If that's the answer, then tell me, and I'll be okay. I am okay.
Jake wants a black guy on here to ask him if it's ask or
no,
X.
That's it.
And you can leave.
All right, thanks.
No. That is not why. That's just one of the questions I had that you two cannot answer.
And I have ring.
Yeah, I can't.
That is ridiculous. No.
We want to follow him out.
No, I have.
I'll cut it.
I have plenty of friends that I want to get on here that can answer that question and it won't take it offensively. Yeah. And if you do, then you're part of the problem, right?
Right.
Oh my
God.
God.
Come on, you two can't answer it.
Bro, whatever. They sit around and say some funny things that we would laugh about, like about white people. I mean,
that's what comics
why are we
do.
So sensitive?
Every comic now is racial, and it is funny.
It's funny, man.
And I'm okay with it, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I really want to know why don't you say this? Right?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Well, I don't know, man. They got their own way.
If you just stubborn and don't want to say it, that's fine. Just tell me that.
I honestly just think they like their own way of doing things.
Yeah, but then how do you say A-X-E?
Well, that's also an axe.
I know.
What if they said ask?
I would be like,
I'm gonna go ask some wood.
oh my gosh.
Ask them wood what?
Somebody needs to like. I don't know. Do we have any? Do you think any black people listen to us?
Yeah, sure. Dude, Kenny.
What does he say? You should know.
It's close to ask. I can't say it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about that. But Kenny hangs out with you guys too much.
I can call Kenny right now.
We should.
Can I ask him?
You know what? I guarantee he might
man?
not say X, but I guarantee he has the answer. Let's call him. Yeah. You don't have to do it right now. You call him at the break.
I'll call him. We don't got to worry about no time or nothing.
Okay. Call Kenny.
All right. So
Thank
I'll call
God.
Kenny.
So bail me out here.
All right.
I want to have a black
Might be
guy
playing
on
or something here. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, you guys can't answer it. Yeah. Crown, caramel, and then that word I just can't. I don't know. Even on TV, like, you know.
Hello.
Kenny, you there?
Oh,
Kenny.
You hear us?
Hey, Kenny, you're live on what is our show?
Dude, we had to ask you a question.
We have a
man.
racial question for you.
You can hear us okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen to this. We were
Kenny,
just talking-
hold on. Kenny, what stratosphere are you in right now? So high.
What did you say?
I said, what stratosphere are you in?
Are you super high right now, bud?
Are you floating?
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay.
Are you floating?
Okay, good on you. So we had a question, and we're not trying to sound. Hey, do you have us on speaker?
No.
Okay, just check.
So loud.
So
He's got to roll around a waterbed or something.
we had a question about black people, and we're not trying to be racist or anything. We just had one little question. Why do they say axe instead of ask?
He's like, what?
Why do they say that?
Axe.
Like, let me
instead of
ask you a
ask.
question.
Like, let me ask you a question.
I mean, I'm trying to give you a decent answer for that.
He's probably like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So
We say X.
Go ahead.
no, it's kind of like a speech thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a slang,
Like Colin Powell says X. You know?
and he's like one of the.
I think it's DNA or something. I don't think it's a choice.
Hey, Colin Powell said X.
Okay.
Probably.
No way. He's
Yeah,
the
dude.
most
He's an articulate dude.
They all.
Let me see. For example, I have a buddy of mine that we all know that it's called Upper Marlboro, but he insists on saying Upper Mulberry. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, but that's not a black thing because my uncle says Chapticon. He knows it's Chapticon, but he refused. He said Chapticon.
Chapticon.
No, it's Chapticon.
That is funny.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't really explain why we, you know.
Yeah, but
My issue is I tend to throw words together.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you do. You definitely.
Like, instead of saying, hey, where are you at? I'm more of like, hey, where you at?
Where are you at?
all right. So there's no answer. Every black person on earth is like agreed that we say X.
You just say axe, right?
Well, it's kind of like you just, hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah, that one. You got it.
Just cutting to the chase, right? Just,
I guess you can say that. I mean,
it's a weird question. I know. I'm sorry to bother you.
it's
With
like
this.
maybe we're like kind of like rushing through our sentences or rushing through words.
Yeah, you're not trying to waste no one's time, right?
You don't really think about saying things right.
Right. You just say them.
I've seen the most, like Brent said, the most articulate.
Like, can you imagine if we lived in a world where everyone talked proper and perfect?
I don't want to be there.
It'd be
I'm not
weird.
asking.
Like,
I sure do know what you mean, Kenny.
Yeah, it's
Like,
black
hey,
people
Mike,
doing the white people voice.
hey, Mike, do you know what I'm saying? Instead of saying that, just like, hey, Mike, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Are you not?
Like, spell that.
Nah, I mean.
Hey, Kenny,
Like, what's know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
do you say crown or crayon?
But I know that you're saying, hey, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the intent is
Like,
that.
you get it.
Kenny, do you say crayon or crown?
Crayon.
Oh, let's go, Kenny.
Oh, he wants to say that one.
Hey,
all the way.
do you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Oh, let's go, Kenny.
All right.
Kenny's on top of his shit.
I know.
boy.
That's what I'm
What are you
saying.
doing tonight, Kenny?
It's not a good answer, by the way.
Yeah, Kenny, you got a gig tonight or anything?
No.
Kenny's playing with Philip Michael Parsons.
No, he's not.
Hey, I'm gonna cut that.
No way. Leave it there. Insert random white country star.
Kenny, dude, I did not mean that. Kenny's playing with. Who are you playing with? Justin Taylor. Justin Taylor. Jesus, he just put out an EP, and it's on everywhere that you listen to music.
I think it's called Interchangeable.
No, what is it called?
Y'all just guessing?
Oh God, that was fucking hilarious, and nobody laughed at that.
Kenny,
no,
because I feel bad. I didn't mean to fucking say that. I meant to say Justin Taylor because he's actually a ripping on the guitar all the time.
I loved him in Home Improvement,
and he sings. Oh, the kid.
He was like, when we were little,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas
with him.
Kenny, why aren't you?
Actually, that's so funny because nobody's name was Justin in Home Improvement.
I know. It was
Jonathan
Taylor Thomas. I was
look at Kenny.
Being funny.
People straight up this bitch.
God, get this black guy off my show.
Y'all playing?
What are you talking about, man? Like, I always enjoyed like white comedy. the only show that kind of stayed kind of neutral was Family Matters. Like,
oh, sure.
If you think about that, think about that show.
Family Matters
kind of neutral.
Right down
Those
the
were
middle.
just.
I mean,
those were
Steve
just white
Urkel was
people.
whitest dude on earth.
Yeah, there's a bunch of white people writing.
He turned into a black guy who was the coolest guy ever. Remember?
Yeah.
Stefan.
yeah.
Stefan. He went that little time machine.
The crazy thing is no one ever paid attention to it. Is that in Family Matters, they never encountered black problems.
Right. They made shit work, bro. He was a cop. He got a nice career.
Yeah.
Pension. He did it right.
Yeah. Got in line.
Had a good looking daughter that actually changed in the middle of the show to another woman, but
Yep.
she was even better looking.
Well,
Snuck her out.
It's like Fresh Prince. They changed the mom.
I need a new one.
Yeah.
Married a woman with the same name.
And you take Steve Urkel. I've never met a black nerd like that.
No, never. Actually,
Ever.
I'm sorry. I met one, but I was in the military, or my dad was. My dad was, and
back in
Mike was batting 1,000.
there was a little kid that was my next door neighbor, and he was a super nerd. Dude.
Mike was
little
playing
kid in,
ping pong and ding dang.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Man, it's a movie, but
So what are y'all doing?
What are we doing right now?
We're recording our podcast.
We're just hanging out, talking, recording it, and talking.
Oh, that's cool. Bunch of guys with microphones in their face.
Yep.
Wait a minute, Kenny, have you not listened yet?
Kenny, have you not listened to anything yet?
No, I'm just being a smart ass.
Oh, you should fucking you should come in here one time and actually get a good connection.
So awesome.
I would love to have Kenny here.
So
I'd be honored. To
yeah,
raise you
dude.
guys.
Well, I really did not mean to say the other guy. I know that you think I'm probably being a smart ass like Brent is, but I really fucked up and said the wrong name. I know Justin Taylor. I follow you all the time. Are you playing tomorrow?
Like you spend a lot of time with Brent. Brent tends to rub off on people. Like I tend to I change when I'm around Brent. I change in a few ways. I change so he doesn't point out my flaws. He doesn't do that. So you have to act different in that sense.
Oh yeah,
hey, man.
And you can't say anything stupid.
Yeah.
Because then he'll grill you for that.
That's why you said caramel.
It's like you gotta wear like a human condom to be around Brent. You gotta be as safe as possible.
Yeah.
Well, Kenny,
like it's like,
I say this.
Brent's having people over here like, oh shit, what am I gonna wear?
Well, better get the
How am I
condom.
gonna act? Don't say it's like when you pull up to his house, you sat in your car for like 3 minutes and really brainstorm on how you're gonna walk inside.
Like you don't know what Brent you're gonna get, dude.
Oh God!
You can get the nice one or you get the fucking scary one.
Maybe I am the problem.
You get the nice one or the scary one. It can go either way. I'm his friend too. I'm like, ooh, sometimes. Tonight's the night. He's gonna be.
So Kenny, when is your next show with Justin Taylor?
Oh, that's funny.
Tomorrow.
Where is
we
that?
have 2 tomorrow.
Give him a free plug, even though this is 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
We have one in Manassas and then one in Stafford.
We're
On the same day?
We're at those places.
Shoot.
Do you remember
Farm Brew Live, and Farm Brew Live is at 3:00, and then playing Stafford at BCS. It's someplace in Stafford. I haven't been there yet.
Nice, man. Well,
But we play there at 9.
I know Justin busts his ass like all the time, and he really does work hard, and he deserves what comes to him.
He definitely works hard.
Yes, dude. And I wasn't trying to take away from it.
Like even when he's not doing like anything like during the week, he's doing something to like progress itself.
For sure.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, man. And I'm glad you're with him. And I wish you all the success, dude. I'm really happy for you. I'm glad you're happy too. And I guess we'll talk to you some other time. And thanks for taking the call, dude. Do appreciate it.
Cool, man.
Kenny.
We'll get you in here, man. So have a good night.
All right, brother.
Bye, Kenny.
Oh my gosh, he makes me laugh so much.
Yeah, it'll be better when he's in here to get that phone connection out of the way.
He's so funny.
Dude, yeah. I'm glad we can.
So we didn't answer the question.
No.
He's like, that's how it's like.
Well, I mean, what can you really say, though?
Well,
what's the answer you're looking for, Jake?
It's in our blood.
I want somebody to tell me.
What do you mean by them?
Okay, I say words like crown, and those are like local dialect.
Yeah.
But if you go over to California, or even where you are, I'm talking about nationwide. Every black person says X. They say other words differently. I just want to know why. And they're probably like, well, we don't even know what you're talking about. We don't even hear that.
This thing is.
You never thought about that?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
The only one I've ever thought about is Ion.
There's no other real ones.
ION. One word. Ion.
What's that?
I don't even know, man.
Oh, that's fine. I say stuff like that.
Ion. I don't even know why.
AXE is a different word.
No, but I say like I see comments on like they spell it that way. It's not like they're just saying it.
Oh.
They're spelling ION. Even know. I don't even know. Like
yeah,
that's.
I mean, Jeff Foxworthy did a whole thing on white people saying stupid stuff, right?
Oh
and
yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, it's on both sides.
Mayonnaise.
It's on every side.
Mayonnaise. A lot of people in here, whatever he says, and it's funny.
Yeah,
and you know,
it was funny in the 90s.
No, there's the meme thing where it's like the whole hillbilly, and then they got the Mexican one too.
Yeah, the guy with the big sombrero.
Nacho.
I think people need to stop being so sensitive and just laugh at the shit. It is funny.
My question's, it's not racist.
It's funny.
It's racial.
No,
that's a way different thing.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
it's just still funny to me.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out.
I can't figure it out.
You don't have to.
It's one of life's greatest mysteries.
Kenny's busy playing drums for a guy.
He sounded like he was relaxing,
skinny jeans,
so well there, didn't he?
He was what?
Just sitting in the most comfortable chair. Probably.
Oh yeah, he was vibing out for sure.
He was chilling.
I can't get that. I never relax that good.
What?
Yeah,
I was in that robe the other night.
Man, nice. You guys ever fall asleep sitting straight up?
No.
Do it all the time.
That's an actual problem.
On an airplane.
I think your blood slowed down a little too much.
Like if I'm sitting on the couch, I can just fall asleep sitting straight up.
Oh, you mean? Well, you're still sitting.
You're not straight.
I thought you were. I thought you were talking about
now.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that.
Oh, I could. Seriously, if I turned off this microphone, I could fall asleep in 10 minutes, tops.
Just like that.
Sitting like that.
Yep. I think I have an issue.
Yeah.
Narcolepsy.
I mean, I could fall asleep in the car real easy going 60 miles an hour.
Car sleep so good.
You want to fall asleep in the car? I can do that, no problem. Yeah,
shoot.
Driving? Oh, even better.
Oh my god.
You know when I can't sleep? When my wife's driving. It's not even her fault. She drives fine. I'm just too worried.
Well, that's what
I'm like.
That's why I was thinking. When people say like, "Oh, you've had a beer," or "You've had 2 beers," we were talking about the other day. It's like, dude, you could drive way better like that than you can if you're tired. Tired is way worse than.
You usually are tired when you've had a couple beers.
Well, not
it's even worse.
Not 2 or 3. No way. 4? Nah. 5? Oh, dude, I'm cranking the music.
Good God.
I'm having
best drive you could have. 5 beers.
5 beers. Well, I'm talking like little Miller Lights. These little things.
10 ounces.
Okay, I'm not talking
little
like
Miller Lights.
I'm not talking old fashions and mules and.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's totally different.
Yeah. Sleep.
When I was on DBT, they were on their show saying that I had quite a few. It sounded like they meant like I was like.
And you were
drunk.
like looking around like what?
I was like, what, dude?
I haven't even got started.
I was like, that's what I told Rick. I was like, it's like, did you all think I was drunk? Because I did have like 5, but they were just these, man. Like, what?
Yeah,
nothing.
Whatever. It's County 10 ounce.
They said they were just playing. Speaking of the boudoir,
where do they do their show from?
They do it from Buster's basement.
Where is that?
That's down in 7D.
Oh, down in the 7.
Yeah.
Uber don't go
down there.
Uber don't go down there.
Where they be ditching bodies?
Speaking of
right here in
the boudoir pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what do you think about it when they're like pregnant?
Ooh, I'm out.
Everyone does the pregnant photos. Did you guys do them?
No.
Are you kidding?
You didn't do like the hands on the belly pictures,
dude.
smooching the belly.
Everyone does it. I don't want to get mean and just cut on everybody.
Nah, dude.
I don't like the big sports bra belly hanging out photo.
I love I'm one person that's really, really against when you're out and you're hanging out at parties or you're at the bar or you're at whatever and just someone can't help themselves but keep taking pictures. I hate that.
Of themselves or just
everybody?
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment.
There's one person in every group that's always
dude, chill.
Picture.
Hang out. Be a person for a while.
Yeah.
Stop taking pictures, everybody.
Well, that's another thing. Like, I think if I was ever in like a major band, like a big band, I would be like, all right, everybody take out your phone right now. Take a picture. Then put your fucking phones away and enjoy the concert you paid $100 to be at.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Everybody watches concerts these days through their phones.
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
Videoing.
Yeah, and they're in front of you, and then you got to watch it through their phone.
But we have a power that no one's ever had, and we could capture
nobody
everything
cares that you're there.
No, I know.
You take one picture, you put your phone away.
It's not even. I don't think it's about that.
It's not the audio and video is crap.
Dude, I did it the other day when I was in Florida. I was going to send you guys a video of the band. For some reason, I wanted to know if the guy was a really good guitarist or not. I thought he was,
but that's fine. You were at like a bar or a club, right? Yeah. You're on the beach. Like, oh, my friends would enjoy this. You weren't holding a phone above your head for 2 hours during Paul McCartney.
That's true.
You know,
dude, I went to the library today. I know you guys probably never been there. Have you been there?
Well, that was a fucking slap in the face.
No, Mike used to say, I don't go to the library.
Which library did you go to?
Shaw Hall.
Yeah.
You went and rented a book recently?
Recently?
Not recently.
No, and you don't rent books. You check them out.
Why would I go rent a book when they're literally all on my phone?
Because you have to pay for them. All right, I
whatever.
They're free at the library.
Someone's reading it to me. It's awesome.
That doesn't count.
It does count.
I don't.
Audiobooks count.
I don't think they count.
Okay.
You can't say you read a book. You listened to it.
Why?
You still. I obtain the knowledge better if it's read to me.
You think so?
For sure.
I don't want to sit down.
I fall asleep,
and I want to do whatever.
I'm not saying I'm
doing.
against it. I just don't know that it counts as you read that book.
I like to listen to it on a ride. I don't like to sit at home and waste my time staring at a book.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm the same way.
It's not a waste of time.
To me, it is. I don't like. I mean,
oh my gosh.
I like, dude. We talked about this before. Like your brain's thinking about all this time that you have, and it's like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this.
Yeah, but reading a book is very beneficial.
I'm sure it is, but there's
it's like brain aerobics.
It causes you to sit.
Out of all the
time.
really important paragraphs that you read, like there's a whole bunch of fluff too. A lot of the time, I feel like I'm wasting my time.
All right. So
what book did you check out there?
I got a bunch of books, and I have a couple that you'd be proud of that I got. But one that I got was called "How to Break Up with Your Phone."
Oh,
I haven't read it yet. I just got it today. I'm going to read it, and it's.
You want to break up with your phone? Your phone's right there, douche.
I want to. I know. It can hear me. You know what I mean?
It's pulling up ads on Facebook. Why not to break up with your phone?
It's already like, don't read this book.
Nah, don't read it. It's a terrible book. One star.
I scanned through it and I saw a couple things I liked, so I was like, I'm going to read this book. And it was basically about all the stuff the phone is taking from you, how it affects your memory, how it affects your time, how it affects everything, and that's what I need. Same thing with alcohol. If you read a book about alcohol or sugar or anything, and you understand what it's doing to you, then you're more motivated to get rid of it.
I agree that the phone takes away.
Eat right. That's not enough. You need to know what it's actually doing to you. You know, that's going to hurt you. Same with your phone. If I understand what it's doing to me and my family, then I'll be more apt to...
But you can't tell already? We all know. You don't need a book to tell you.
I understand that.
Yeah, but you want to
what sugar does to you too, but you still eat. You know what alcohol does, but we're sitting here drinking it.
Because we've programmed our brains to love it.
I can read a whole book on about why not to drink beer, which I probably already have over all the things I've seen.
And I'll probably drink a beer reading the book. Yeah.
I mean...
because we all justify in our minds... that it's. I'll tell you, for alcohol, for me, I go...
I work hard. I deserve this.
I don't do that. I say stress. I say stress is a killer too.
Yeah.
And I think alcohol helps with that a little bit.
Sure.
And I think it does.
Yeah.
You know, it helps. It actually does help. But taking it to extremes, just everything in moderation. Everyone knows that.
That's literally the thing. Like, getting wasted.
Yeah.
It's
not
foolish.
good for you. When you're young, your body can handle it. When you get older, it can't. No. It literally is taking days off of your life.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the cheeseburger I ate at 9 p.m. last night was not a good choice.
Oh, man.
But it was so tasty. And it wasn't like a little drive-through cheeseburger either. It was a big handmade patty. It was delicious. Brioche bun.
So
I want to review that.
So we're no on sexy time pictures with pregnant ladies, right?
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Pretty ridiculous.
I think pregnant.
I'm talking
ladies
sexy
are awesome.
time pictures. I'm talking like in lingerie.
No.
Well, did you do that?
No.
Here's the thing.
I've seen that before.
You've seen them?
Yes.
I'm sure you think Amanda looks beautiful right now.
I love
She's
it.
carrying your child.
The whole time.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know. you don't want to see that like sexy time. I agree.
And you know what? It goes back to my other thing that we talked about that I've got.
It's a different kind of beauty.
Right.
It's an aura. It's a no. It is.
I know what you're saying. I agree.
But this is getting to a point where a point that I've made, or it's not a point that I made, but I've separated those two things. So sexy and
mommy.
Yeah, because when you're a kid, you dream of
Genie.
That beauty. When you're a kid, you dream of that lady that's having your kid.
Yeah.
And it's something that's like you hold in your mind. Like
wait, when you're a kid,
when I was a little boy, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. When I was a little boy, yeah. I thought
Mike wanted babies a long time ago.
No, but I've dude, being in churches and stuff like that. It's like you grew up with that, and you always wanted that. Eventually, wasn't something I wanted then, obviously. But they're just two separate things. To where I think that's pretty much why I can't really connect like that with.
Oh really?
While she's pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's two different things, dude. I can't.
So it's gonna.
It's too precious, you know. Like to me, it's like too precious to be like, yeah.
The funny thing is, there is a living.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
No, I understand.
That's why my mind can't get there because my mind, when it's during that, is way different than how I look at her holding
that baby. It could be already out here and be fine and living right now, right? It's living.
Sure. It's completely fine.
But it could be crying in 1 second. All of a sudden, it's going to be in your hand.
Yeah.
Right now, it's in there. It's not causing you any
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
It's crazy.
It's weird. It could be out freaking 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and be just fine.
I don't know.
Little shit's taking his time.
But that's why that sexy time and pregnant, it's just, nah. Can't.
I texted him happy birthday. It was too early. I'm pissed about
Did you?
That. I texted it to you.
Did
happy
you?
birthday, Felix.
What?
Oh my God.
I want to be his first happy birthday.
Well, now you suck.
Is it in the group?
Yeah, in the group.
Oh, okay.
That's the one with Bane. Which we obviously should have used because
I know
he'd
be here
doing this.
I know, but we need to add him in there. So, anyways, let's get back to. So this was a fun topic to where how people aren't really listening sometimes when people are talking.
Oh my gosh, I do this,
and I've seen it in like text form recently.
Text form?
Yes, like literally, you could have just read it, and you still didn't talk about the person that like brought something up. And it was Wes Rice posted something today and he was like, it was a picture that said, name something that you inherited from your dad, like basically like trait wise, like something personality wise. And his caption was, if you know me and my father, what are they? Basically, what did he acquire from his dad? That's it. Some people got it, and some people were commenting things they got from their dad. Their dad, and I'm like, are you crazy? Like you don't read things,
right?
They're not looking at what
it's like what Wes basically was saying. What do me and my dad have in common?
That's it. They read that big, huge, colorful picture,
right?
And like they didn't read what.
What do you think that is? Are people stupid?
No,
or is the education system so flawed? I feel like going on a rant right now about the education system.
Go ahead.
No. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I think it's just selfishness.
It's laziness.
You think it's selfishness?
It's laziness, and people want the look at me. I'm doing something. I'm saying.
What's the word?
Selfish. I think.
Self-absorbed. Yes.
Self-fulfillment.
No, it's
self-serving.
All those things, but like I hear it at work. I hear it at work a lot, right? So like they'll be talking about.
Bane, look it up. Dang it, dark hole over there. Oh,
it's good that when he's not here, we have all the lights off. Like it's like a little thing's
weird.
gone.
Yeah,
like
what are we doing down here? We're gonna do like a seance after this. I don't like that you have these little occult symbols or whatever out.
No.
What are those things?
You
still got the gumball from Matt. That's awesome.
They're from Colorado. They made them out of
they're cool. I like
rock. So, anyways, oh shit. I hear it at work all the time. So somebody would tell somebody about their weekend and their kids and stuff like that. And the other one's like, well, my kid.
They can't wait for you to finish.
Wait to jump in.
Didn't even listen. Just waiting for your inflection of your voice to change, and then boom, here's what I did. Yeah.
And there was this one guy that used to come in. He was a salesman, and he used to come in, and I could hear him while I even recorded it one time. Like I put my little phone on there, the little audio notes.
Yeah.
And I pressed play, and you could hear him going.
He's just waiting to talk.
Oh, dude,
no idea what you're talking about. Doesn't care.
Waiting.
That's funny.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, I'm bad at that. I'm actually good at listening.
Yeah.
And responding to your conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at actually listening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
Well, we're learning because like we obviously noticed throughout the past couple episodes where we do that.
Dude, sometimes in a meeting I'll drift off.
Oh, sure.
And I am like, and they're talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to respond. I'll catch the last couple words and just be like,
I do that with audiobooks. I have to rewind constantly.
Should be reading
and
them.
when I'm reading, no, even when I'm reading,
that's normal.
I have to read the paragraph.
Your brain gets in the way.
Over and over.
Yep,
Why
no
is-
doubt.
you can't-
It's just like when someone tells you their name.
Yeah.
And you
Can't remember it.
Listen.
I am the
don't
worst
listen.
with names, dude. And people remember mine, I guess, because I'm so loud and ignorant. They're like, oh, there's that Brent
So
guy.
this is how you change yourself, and I've been working on it, and I keep forgetting. But when someone tells you their name, you're supposed to do something that triggers it in your brain. Either
Yes.
say it back
Yep,
to them
yep.
or say it whatever. And I forget to do that. But this is a way we can change, right? You can get better at being more personal and
Do the Trump thing. Jazzy Jake. Busy Brent.
Mini Mike.
Oh, it's going to be Mini Mike.
Mike Bloomberg or whatever.
See you.
He called him. Yeah, he called him Mini Mike.
Pocahontas. Oh wait, that's Elizabeth Warren.
That's why he does it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice like some people's lives on social media like seem exhausting to you?
Yes.
You're like, dude, oh my god, what are
I'm
you
breaking up with
doing?
my phone, so I'm not looking at
No, but you see these pictures that they post on each, and it's not like they have it paired. Like it's like they post to each social media account all the time. They're commenting constantly. They all day. It's
Dude,
exhausting
if
because
social media was real, everyone is totally rich,
Right.
and has a perfect life.
yes.
And
And super in love.
I agree with you. That's my favorite is seeing the family pictures and going, we all know something that everybody knows.
oh man,
Yeah.
you got a good example? You would
Nope. No,
Nah,
dude,
just
I would never do that. I'm just saying.
Come on.
Come on. No.
make up a fake name.
Nope.
No, but it's something that you don't have to project so hard. Like,
Yeah, it happens a lot with politics, man. It's annoying.
Why-
Keeping up with the Joneses too, though.
why do you want to do that? Like, why?
It's just
Like to me, that's more so that you're bored at home.
Maybe.
bored at home, bored at work, bored driving. Like
Everything.
When do you have time to do anything when you live on
And
social media and constantly comment on people's shit?
Right, and then you'll get caught out for being like, well, how do you know I'm commenting all the time? So because I can see the time.
Right.
On all your comments. It's
called timestamping,
2 hours
bruh.
ago, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. It's like, dude, it's crazy. It seems
I like to
exhausting.
check that out Monday morning when we release. I
Sure.
love it. I love all the quick feedback.
Yeah.
We get a bunch of like a little flurry.
And the
of
plays
text and
just
stuff.
climb. And
It's
I
fun.
usually don't say anything until they like kind of stop, reside a little bit, and then I'll like post something because I want to keep people informed with how something that they support how it's doing.
Yeah.
And I'll keep doing that until it does badly, and I won't.
I was just doing what we just talked about. I wasn't really listening to what you were saying, and I was just letting you finish, and I was about to say what I wanted.
That's
and
fine, yeah.
I caught myself.
What did I say?
You were talking about something climbing. I was going to say, you guys know me. I don't get on Facebook much, and I had that all ready.
In the chamber.
And I had it in the chamber, and I was waiting for you to get finished.
You know what? Everybody that's listening, you know you do it. And,
Oh.
and for some reason when we're talking on a program, they are listening.
Right.
But they're also thinking of responses as well. I'm
they're-
sure.
Oh, you know what? I was going to give a quick shout out to Katie. Katie Chick. Remember her?
Oh,
Who?
yeah.
Katie.
Yeah.
She was a girl we grew up with.
Yep.
Her mom died of cancer
Yeah.
6 years ago.
That's
Okay.
brutal, man.
She taught us English. In
Oh, wow.
Ninth
Yeah.
grade. Just great woman. Awesome
was
lady.
great.
We grew up with Katie. She sent me like the nicest message.
About the show?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
What?
Well, she came to my mom's funeral, man, and literally was one of the most comforting people there because
Yeah.
she'd been through it, and
Yeah.
it's just so much BS that gets thrown at you when you're dealing with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she was one of the realest persons, and she gave me the nicest message about the show and how she loved that we talked about certain things, and that she actually listened to what we were saying.
Yeah.
Like I always just think people aren't listening. When we're getting little.
I think they're listening, but I know what you're saying.
I don't know where I was going with that, but she commented on a few specific things that we talked about.
Yeah.
that
and
were,
elaborated
that were
more
real
on them.
to her.
Yeah.
And when I
she
listen to the
felt-
radio, I just think of they don't actually connect with me. That
Was any
well.
of them of school in the church, like when we were talking about
Well,
this?
she thought we had 22 or 23 people in her class, which I disagree with.
Mikey,
we didn't.
I'm
We had
right.
I talked to my cousin Thomas yesterday, and he said he
Thomas
agrees with me.
Thomas
we had
ain't
like
been
17,
around
18,
since
maybe.
97.
He's
don't know.
listening.
He don't
likes
remember
the show. He likes the show. He
I'm
listens.
just talking shit. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm just
And,
trying to be right.
He said my story about the plagiarism thing was absolutely perfect, but he actually remember I said we wrote the books.
Yeah.
We used it. We didn't actually copy the Cliff Notes. We actually paraphrased or whatever, changed it around
Yeah,
to where
you
it was
have to.
good for each of us.
Yeah.
But we did it the same way.
Oh, you idiots.
But completely separate.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
I remember you two. The one thing I remember about Thomas was that Matt Hatcher flipping out in the middle of the gym. This is real quick, just to make him laugh. And Matt Hatcher got hit by a basketball that Thomas threw. And then that's when all hell broke loose because everyone knew how crazy he was. And I swear to God, you saw 40 kids run away from him and him run towards the side to pick up a chair from the gymnasium. And he started swinging that thing. And I remember seeing Thomas run as fast as he could to the side, and it was concrete, slippery floor. And Thomas wiped out, took out all these chairs. And that's one thing that stuck out in my brain for
that was life at a small Christian school.
Matt Hatcher was nuts.
Stuff like that happened regularly.
A lot. It was someone that wasn't
freak out.
He wasn't.
You're gonna have to bleep out his name because he's still around.
No, I like Matt.
Oh no, Matt.
I see his mom regularly. He wants to do with a tough childhood. His dad died too, man.
Yep. Very young.
Back when.
Yep.
Great guy. Mike's Barbecue.
So good.
Right at the corner. Okay, you know.
Yeah. That's a good dude. He would not have a problem with you saying that.
No, that was hilarious, dude. Yeah. I mean, I'm almost thankful he did that. It was so
wild,
dude,
man. I wasn't there. I was gone by then. I was getting homeschooled that year.
No, I felt bad for him because he did get picked on a little bit. A little bit back then, and he shouldn't have, but who knows? Dude, I was a bully back then to one girl, and I still feel bad about it to this day. And one thing I'll tell you... I thought
you worked that out.
No, I never
did?
I never said sorry or anything.
You gotta do that.
I should. I think about it, but it's way too late. What am I going to be like?
No, it's never too late.
34 years old, I'm like, hey, look.
Yep.
Well, to me, how you handle a bully really is not how you guys handled it.
I don't remember how I handled it.
You laughed when I made fun of her. That's the one thing you got to do. I'm going to tell my kid.
Nobody wants to get made fun of.
When I'm going to tell my kid, and maybe he'll do it, maybe not. When someone's making fun of someone else at school.
Stand up for them?
No, you don't even have to. Just don't laugh. Don't give them fuel.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I ever made fun of her, because they were going to laugh.
Growing up is such a wild thing.
And I'm not blaming that on anybody. I'm just saying the laughter helped me.
You were a dick.
I was trying to fit in. No, because I was a military kid. I'm always late to the party.
Yeah, but you thought. But
everybody was laughing, dude. I was like, I wanted to make everyone laugh. And I was like, dude, they finally like me. And I
everybody wants
and I took it out on her. And I feel bad all the time.
Yeah.
Still.
Well, hey, it's never too late, dude. Make it right. That's what I say.
It's a little late.
No, it's not too late. Come on.
A little too late to be
You
late.
ever seen what's that movie where the guy has a kill list and he's sitting there? It's freaking famous.
Oh,
actor.
it's Happy. No, it's the other one, Billy Madison.
Oh, Billy Madison. He crosses him off because he was about to go kill him.
Yeah, because he calls and apologizes, and then he puts lipstick on. It's Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, that's funny. I like that.
Steve Buscemi, dude. I was thinking of that freaking name, and I could not think of it this whole week. Thank you.
The old Rex.
And I can't remember why.
It's one of my favorite Buscemi movies, man.
The Big Lebowski is the best movie of all time.
Armageddon.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, all time.
Armageddon.
Really?
I think so.
I mean, I think it's a good movie, but
what?
Armageddon's not even in the
No.
conversation.
We're talking about Buscemi movies.
I was talking about
Buscemi.
all time.
No, he's talking about all time. I was talking about Buscemi.
Buscemi's in that movie.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
But you think
you're out of your lane.
The Big
Whatever.
Lebowski,
fuck off.
Big Lebowski's
one of the greatest movies of all time.
No,
man, that is.
Dude.
Maybe like underground cult classics.
It's a cult classic.
I thought Jake knew his movies pretty well.
Yeah,
I do. And people are agreeing with me right now in their car. They're like, yep, Jake's right.
It's fine.
Half the people listening haven't even seen The Big Lebowski.
Well,
that's a good pull.
Some people can't watch it.
Why? Because there's nothing wrong.
They don't understand it.
What do you mean? It's not that hard to understand.
Let's go. Come on.
The comedy. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But I don't know. If you guys don't like it, that's fine.
Give us the money, Lebowski.
It's a great movie. I will say it's a little long.
My favorite part of that whole movie is that he writes a post-dated check in the beginning of the movie for half and half
at Ralph's.
Yeah. He post-dated
George Bush Sr. is talking in the background, and then he uses the line later. There's so many little things in that movie. It's a genius movie.
That's funny?
I didn't.
Jake's just being a funny guy over here.
I'm going to watch it
What's
again.
your favorite movie, Mike?
My favorite movie ever?
Yeah. Don't say Armageddon, because that...
Hell no. That doesn't even touch top 20, top 30.
Why would they train drillers to be astronauts when they can just train astronauts to be drillers?
What?
That's funny.
They had to go to space.
Armageddon. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The harder part would be teaching them to be astronauts.
You know what? I never watched the movie.
He's right, though. The harder part would be teaching them to be astronauts.
Right.
You would want astronauts to learn how to drill.
Being an astronaut's not that freaking hard, dude.
You think drilling's harder? No, that's a good question. I'm just being serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you might be right.
No. I don't
Not where I'm from, baby.
I think astronauts harder, but not that much harder. Everything's pretty much automated.
That's almost silly. Hold on, that's
Houston.
That's almost silly that we were like drilling or an astronaut.
Well, astronauts get a little
There's
bit
some
too much
guy
love.
in St. Mary's that works for like a well drilling company. Like, goddamn right.
Did you see that guy I think he put a link up for the guy that killed himself with his own homemade rocket?
I feel bad for
That flat
guy,
earther
man.
dude?
Yeah. I love that guy. That's a true American. Like,
Hey, he
spirit.
lived 100% he was
Okay,
himself.
Can you build a rocket and launch off the ground with you on it?
You know what I can? You know what I can do that he can't? Wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, but you also don't know. You don't know 100% that the Earth's not flat.
I don't care.
He was going to go check that out for us.
No, thanks.
He wanted to fly to the outer space to see if the world is round.
I love that guy. Man.
What was his exit strategy? How was he going to get back?
Probably,
Yeah, dude,
yes.
it's crazy. I can't believe he died because he did one a couple years ago and lived. He crash landed.
Well, he didn't prove it the first time.
Michael
Didn't get
Mad
that, no.
Mike Hughes.
Yes,
Yeah.
hero.
Hero.
I mean, it's pretty.
Lauded.
Can you imagine building your own rocket right back there and
No, I
insane.
can't. And getting in it and launching it. Are you in? I mean, just think about that. He did it.
Where did he launch from?
Actually, he did it several times.
Where did he launch from
By
this
the way.
last time?
He just
I don't know, but
Nevada or Utah or somewhere out there.
he was also a limousine driver who held the Guinness World Record for longest limousine ramp jump for 103
I bet
feet.
you Ronnie the limo driver's pissed at that record.
103 feet.
Oh my!
Oh
It's not
man,
that far.
is it not in a limousine?
Not really. I mean, I don't know about limousine, but a car can jump way farther.
Oh, the flat Earth shit just geeks me out, man.
It's pretty stupid.
Don't start Googling. You'll start believing it.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know what? If you Google enough, you'll believe that.
Why don't airplanes fall?
Bush Jr. blew up the Twin Towers too.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Oh my God!
I don't think he did it.
So let's
Somebody
get
did.
somebody
He
call
said-
Jesse Ventura.
He said, "I don't want to take anyone else's word for it. I don't know if the world is flat or round."
Well, now we can't
Dang.
take his word for it anymore.
No,
Well, he knows for sure now.
they stopped him.
Huh?
They stopped him from.
Oh yeah, the
from
government
knowing
took
the
him out.
truth.
They did, didn't they?
Oh God!
They
Conspiracy
cut the brakes on
confirmed.
his ride.
He kept going. Dang it!
Do you think the guys that took him out went, Houston, you
not
have a
even dead.
problem?
He's in jail.
He's in jail.
Dang it! I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
in the
you were right,
Supermax.
bud.
He's not even dead.
He's not dead. He's in the Supermax.
He
of the
knew too
mountains.
much.
They're like,
Yeah.
sorry, bud, you were right. Earth's flat. Can't let
Yeah.
everybody know.
Yep.
Sorry.
Turns out we need you to. You know
Sit
what?
here.
He's gonna come out a couple years from now. He's piloting one of the UFOs we found.
Yeah,
They need crazy people like that to do that stuff.
like the
Yeah.
Nazis that the government snuck over here.
Well, you guys listen to that Joe Rogan, right?
No, I don't
The one where he
anymore.
had the
With him
the
on
guy
it?
that swears to God that there's UFOs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that? He worked there.
He's very smart, and he might have. I don't know, dude. He might have seen some crazy stuff, but I mean, I don't know. That one's really hard.
Is he lying or not?
I don't know. That one's really hard.
Could not
you
be
can't.
more believable.
To me, you can't be a person that's either this or that unless you were in there at all. Like,
We need Bane to look his name up. It's
Do we? I mean, if you really think about the major technological advances between like the 20s and the 50s,
where'd they come from?
yeah, man.
Yeah, big time.
well, especially when you start getting into the theory like this has already happened multiple times.
Mike just did one of those word things.
What?
Especially.
I had beer in my mouth. Oh, that's why.
Well, I especially think that was dumb.
Especially. Yeah, I say X. I say X especially.
Oof.
Especially.
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 It's like also people that say espresso.
It's a
That
dumb
drives
word.
me up a wall.
Especially is a dumb word.
Especially.
It sounds terrible.
Ugh.
Anyway you say
Not
it.
a nice word. Especially.
The guy worked for. He was living. He was like, what was he? A physicist or something? Living
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
near there, and they recruited him to come work in Los Alamos. What's the place called?
Area 51.
Area 13. What is it?
13.
Area 51. New
In
Mexico.
Roswell?
Yeah, Roswell.
Yeah.
And he went in there,
51.
and then he was like, "Don't go in this room. Don't go in that room." He's
Yeah.
working on one. They
He's
keep it
stuck
all
on one
separate,
spot.
but they let him look. Come on.
Yeah.
If it's really high, like
They're not
security,
seeing it.
you don't get a glimpse.
You're not
to-
going to
No.
believe this. Don't tell anybody.
They're not seeing anything.
I do.
No.
I have a tendency to believe the guy though. He sounds so, and his life got ruined over it.
Well,
But
he
they
let
didn't
his
kill him.
He let his life
You know?
get ruined
Yeah,
over
but
it.
now his life's getting better. Why? Because of his story.
I know.
Be sticking to it too.
Man.
Hey, wait.
It's true.
You know, like I don't know.
But every time something happens, like when Alex Jones came on there and started saying he does believe that Sandy Hook was real and all that,
Yeah.
people start saying, well, he's controlled opposition. You know?
Right.
Have you ever heard that term?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that guy is the same way. I don't know.
Don't do it. Let's not get into Sandy Hook. Let's not do it.
No, we're not going down the same. I'd rather talk about the gay frogs.
Dedicated conspiracy theory episode. And,
remember DBT? They wanted to have a 9/11 face-off, an old school debate about if it happened or if it didn't.
I can do
We
that.
can fight all night about that.
Oh, no. Well, we could.
You could.
Yeah. Why'd that one building come down?
Thin ass little wings.
Why?
The one a couple blocks away.
Yeah, why?
They blew it up.
Those planes.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
I don't know.
You can't just blow up a building unless it's already detonated. Unless the charges are already
That's what he's
set.
saying.
Yeah,
I know.
The wings. Those little tiny wings.
Building 7. Is
Those
that what it
wings
was?
did. Those tiny little
something like that.
The ends of the tiny wing. They didn't just blow back when they hit the building. They sliced.
That's different. I do believe planes hit the building.
I'm saying
I don't think the building
sliced right freaking through like
beams and shit. Yeah.
What
I know.
I'm talking about the very tip of the plane, like the outside piece of aluminum that's sliced right through some beams. Those are all beams on the outside, you know.
I know, but what do you think should have happened?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but Mike,
200 miles.
Yeah, but you're thinking of the windows too. It broke the windows in the shape of the plane.
No, it was beams. You could see the beams.
Oh.
They're like literally like.
Well, I mean,
sliced like perfectly.
Also, they did have the jets pinned, like they were maximum speed.
Oh yeah, but they couldn't be maximum speed actually because of the way they were coming down.
The building
never made
fell. The building should not have fell.
The building shouldn't. Yeah, that's another.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
If a plane flies to the top of your house right now,
yeah, the pancake theory.
It's not just gonna fall down here.
The pancake theory, basically.
That's a terrible
more
theory.
weight.
That doesn't exist. More and more weight. The weight's the same.
Yeah, but it's also getting velocity with coming down, going faster and faster.
No.
I mean, I can.
Dude, they did it. They built a mock-up, and it doesn't happen. It's never happened before. It'll never happen again.
That's true. And
Controlled detonation.
A lot of the pilots couldn't even fly it in there, coming down at that speed that they were supposed to be coming in at. That's what I'm saying.
Again, I do think that planes were hijacked, and I do think they flew into the building.
Absolutely.
But I don't think it should have taken the buildings down. And the other building, there's literally no reason that building fell.
And you want to know another thing? To be honest, I think they knew the plan and they let it go through and they helped the plan.
I think maybe some rogue part of some agency did. I don't think President Bush knew.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying whoever we're talking about knew about the plan. And another thing was everybody wanted to be the one that broke the story in investigations. All the people, so many people knew about it, but they didn't stop it.
Dude,
that's the weird.
Well, if Bill Clinton would have killed Osama bin Laden, 10 chances he had in the 90s.
That's also true.
Remember that story I told you about the guy that took the picture of the girl, the government worker, and this is a couple episodes ago, and we were at dinner, and his camera went off.
Yeah.
He told me he had Osama bin Laden in his sights when he was a Navy SEAL, all alone, and he got the call, stand down. And he had to run back. It might have been Saddam, but I'm pretty sure it was Osama. And he had to go through Jordan and Syria all by himself, hump his way out of there because they cut.
What if he did though?
It's not true. It's not possible.
What if he did?
You ever seen this guy?
No.
There's no way.
Well, maybe now.
Yeah. So there's a video of a firefighter or a policeman saying they're about to take that building down. Get back. And it's like, what?
There's a few of those.
I know.
Really?
Weird.
Yeah.
Don't Google this, Brent.
But that could also be like in a weird situation.
I believe in President Bush and Toby Keith. God damn it.
That can also be in a weird situation where something just comes out and now you're altering history with how people perceive what happened. Well, you could have just said something weird like that.
No, it was legit video.
I heard it on the video. Yeah. I'm just saying he said something like that. He said that and was just
taken out of context.
He didn't
like the terrorists are coming to take it down. But
because he already hit it once. I mean, what? And they didn't hit again.
They were getting people back from one.
So look, there's already two that hit. What if they're gonna? He just could have been talking about another plane.
Just look it up. It's crazy.
I've seen it.
Came down.
I've watched so many videos.
But think about how our lives changed. People say, "So what's the big deal?" Oh no, our lives changed.
Well, everyone says that born after that or was a baby during then. They didn't really.
My cousin was at the Merchant Marine Academy. So my brother was there too, and my cousin had her acceptance day, which is like when you get part of the regiment. Now you're not just a grunt or whatever, plebe candidate. Yeah, that was September 10th, I think. What day was September 11th?
It was a Tuesday.
So Tuesday on that Sunday, which was the 9th, we drove right by there on the way back home because we went up to New York to see it, and I remember looking over there and being like, "That's pretty awesome." Yeah. 2 days later, boom, gone.
Yeah.
I was at home from school with diarrhea. I watched Plane 2.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my mom,
did.
like, hey,
It looked like a
some
replay,
stuff
right?
going on, and then
But didn't that look like a replay?
kind of.
Like I thought it was a replay of the original.
That's because your brain couldn't process what was going on.
The live one we saw too.
Yeah.
We watched it in Spanish class.
Yeah,
Were you
I
in
was
that?
I was in history, but we watched it. Everybody put it on.
Yeah.
They knew it was
And then kids started freaking out because their dad and mom worked at the Pentagon because we have
Yep.
pretty close to DC.
Amanda's
and
grandpa was in was at the Pentagon, but they hit the
That's
construction.
another one. Oh
They hit
my
the construction
goodness.
part.
Look at exactly.
They hit the construction part. They didn't hit like any of like the actual like. It's weird.
Dude, look up the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah.
You know,
Who, Timmy McVeigh?
Yep.
he was working for the CIA. It's a proven fact. Or at least he thought he was. They recruited him, and he was doing what they told him to do. Every single ATF agent was out of the building that day. Like they knew it was coming. Yeah,
Very
look that up.
weird.
And all of the what's the big thing in Texas where they stormed and took over everybody?
Waco.
All the documents were in that building and everything, and there was supposed to be some big expose coming or some court case. Oh, let's just blow the whole building up.
You're talking about David Koresh?
David Koresh. And some other ATF stuff that went down that was bad. Every single
they took
ATF
tanks in
agent,
there,
They
man.
they were in that building.
Yeah,
the Oklahoma
but-
City building. In that building.
So wait a minute,
Supposed to
David
be.
Koresh had
Every
shit
single one
on
was out of the
the
building.
ATF? Is that what you're saying?
They're the ones that stormed. The FBI. FBI was there too.
Yeah, but
It might not have been the David Koresh thing, but there was another big story that they had all the documents for in Oklahoma City because it was a government building.
Well, all
Right.
the documents were in that building 7. That came down for
That's
no
true
reason
too.
Oh, that's-
You know why? Oh,
Yeah.
there was like a couple $1 trillion missing that day that
Yep.
Rumsfeld or whoever misplaced,
Yeah.
and it. You know what? It just went away.
But that day, like if it was planned, it would have been planned way ahead of time.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true too.
So, but like I think that happened. Like it didn't go missing that day. I think that they had been looking for it for
Yeah.
a while.
Things happen when, like, so the Oklahoma City bombing. Just look that one up one day.
Yeah.
Every ATF agent that worked there was gone that day,
Yeah.
and it was completely abnormal. They should have been there, but they knew because he was working for them, the CIA or ATF or somebody. Yeah,
then how? I mean, somebody would have had to spill their guts by now about that.
they did. It's on YouTube.
Dude, yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying. Like,
You can also find women crushing watermelons with their thighs on YouTube.
Dude, we can say whatever you want. It doesn't matter unless someone
Yeah.
believes it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you get
you
called
gotta
crazy once, you're the crazy guy.
You got to do the research yourself, and you got to take it from both sides and make your own decision, really, because you're not going to know the truth. You're never going to know the truth.
I'm sorry, you just said take it from both sides when you giggle.
Whatever. But yeah, you got to figure out for yourself, just like everything else.
Yeah,
If you really wanna know.
it's always that's fun conversation. People love talking about that. I love talking about it. Right?
I mean,
It's good.
There's a lot more of those.
Don't ever trust your government. Come on, all the way. Those days are over.
Oh, man, I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah, blind leading the blind.
I ain't got time for that.
Nope.
Man,
I
I trust Trump Daddy.
If you could fight anybody, who would it be?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell? Really?
Can you hand me those?
What?
Yep. And then those.
Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah.
then those batteries, if you could. You got to squeeze it from the top. You can do that.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm gonna cut all this. Don't worry.
I don't want to get sued, so I'm not going to say this guy's name, but that little person I hate, about to use the F word, that always posts on Austin's page, someone else can drop his name.
Eamon.
I would like to fight him
Who?
and bury him.
Don't say that.
I'm not going to say
You
it.
can bleep it. I need to know who it is, though.
His name's Eamon Clifford.
No, that's not who I'm talking about. Wink, wink.
Who's that?
Dude, I hate that guy.
I mean, you're allowed
I
to
never
hate
even
him.
met him.
You're allowed to hate him.
I do.
Whatever.
But Rosie
man.
O'Donnell, I'd beat her.
Like,
Yes.
I'd have to think about, like, an historical
Keith Olbermann,
figure.
I'd kill him.
Keith
Not kill him.
Olbermann.
I don't even fight him. Excuse me. Who else? Who else wants some?
Harvey
Some
Weinstein.
little kid down the street.
No, he's about to get killed at Rikers anyway. Don't worry
That
about
dude's
him.
a piece of shit, dude.
Maybe,
but
maybe
at the
not.
same time,
Hey,
I think a
just-
lot of those girls
Hey, you
did
know
that
what?
for their own benefit
Justice
as well.
can do what they're doing with him. I
Look,
want no
hey,
part of
just
it.
looking up on YouTube how many people thanked
Knew.
him for the awards that
Yeah.
they were winning.
If you're going to
knew.
fight him, you might as well fight Bill Clinton. Does the same stuff.
Hell
Sure
yeah,
shit.
fuck him too. Actually, he's
Yeah.
worse, I think.
Way worse.
Way worse.
Well, they're both.
I shouldn't even say I think. Like, he's definitely worse.
Yeah.
But like,
we're acting like all the women are angels too, though. Come on,
dude,
They're
no,
trying to
I'm
get ahead in
saying
life.
No,
all those.
no.
Well, not. Let's not say all because we don't know all the specifics with those girls. But you know damn well a lot of them most of them were using him to benefit their career.
Of course.
And they did.
And
They
it
got
didn't work
rich.
out. But no,
Super rich.
some of them didn't work out. So they're like, wait
They're
a minute.
not the ones.
Years later, they're like, wait a minute, man. I just got taken advantage of, like, big time. I'm suing them. When
Are
you
they
know
the ones that won out? Wasn't it like the rich ones? Like
there was some rich ones.
Scarlett Johansson.
I thought like
some of
Uma
those people.
Thurman broke the levy.
Who?
Or one of them.
Uma Thurman?
Yeah.
No,
Wasn't it her? Or,
Maybe.
I don't know who that.
Not Uma Thurman. Who's the one in
I know that model. No, she was Bill
Shit.
Cosby. Never mind. It's
Who's the one in
mixing them up now.
fucking Tony Stark Iron Man?
Oh, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, wasn't she like what like
Yeah, they get ahead, pull the letter
Patient
out.
Zero?
I don't know, but yeah, because she was with Brad Pitt, and he made a move on her, and she didn't want to, and then Brad Pitt walked up and said, "I'd kill you," blah blah blah.
Oh,
That was the
Oh
whole
my
story.
goodness, he was in there?
Because she was already split from him, and she brought up that story and was saying how great Brad was for going and sticking up for her.
Louis C.K. had it right. Just jerk off in a plant.
Well, that's another thing. Like, if I can't say because I'm not a girl. But if like he like just started like beating off in front of you, I would just
It'd
like
be-
laugh and be like, "You're ridiculous."
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
but you
walk
can't
away.
put- you can't put yourself-
that's what she
I'm
did.
not saying
I
you could do
guarantee
that.
that's what she did.
Oh, for sure at the time.
At
Yeah.
the time, but hey, man, shit.
Then all of a sudden she asked for a promotion or whatever, and he was like, "No."
I'm not
Ooh,
saying
Jake
I'm not saying it was right, and maybe it's good because it stopped him from being weird in the future. But at the same time, it's like okay, like
Dude,
it's
you know
a
what?
dick.
Heather had a problem with this when she was a young NCIS working at NCIS.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
sure.
Oh, I
Dude.
bet.
I am
These
sure.
agents think they're on top of the world.
Well, they
do
think
anything
they're,
want,
like,
above
super
the law.
cops.
And
Yeah.
one of them was really, really inappropriate.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
No shit.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
wasn't like married to her, so I couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you could.
Her dad took care of it.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it was a
Her
problem.
dad's a badass.
Dude, that's
Oh, you know
so
what?
awesome.
He listens to the show.
Can we get him on one
he
time?
said, "Don't even give me a shout out, but we got to talk about him a little bit."
Oh, well, I don't want to. I don't
My
want to go
father-in-law.
against a man's wishes.
Can he,
Nah.
could he ever come on?
He doesn't want to.
I'm sure
He
He's-
wants to, but everyone wants to. But he's got
got
you know, he's got a
clearances
certain
and-
job that
Yeah, yeah.
he doesn't
yeah,
want to talk
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Whatever,
But he's
he's
retired.
retired.
I want to hear about his cop stuff because he's retired PG
Yeah.
County narcotics officer
Yeah.
doing
Ooh.
awesome stuff. Yeah, man. It'd be
Yeah,
good
I
stuff.
mean, tell him we'll erase episode 1. Come on.
yeah, I do want to get him on.
episode one was wild.
He'd be awesome. He's got some good
Actually,
stories.
we never said anything too outlandish. We just cussed a lot, which is like, get over yourself. You cuss too.
Yeah.
We
He's-
were
he's-
drinking, so they came out a little more easily.
Hey,
you know.
he's a great. Whenever your father-in-law listens to something you do,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
It's
Chet,
always-
Chet. I don't even know if Chet knows how to find it.
Yeah.
But
Chet's too busy.
No,
being
Chet
just
would
rich.
Chet would love it.
But he's
I don't
been,
think he
dude.
would
Me and
know.
him have known each other a long time now.
Who? Oh, you. Oh, yeah.
we've
yeah,
been
yeah.
together a long.
Think about it.
And I was not the greatest boyfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Close to 20 years.
No one's the greatest boyfriend, I guess. But I wasn't great growing up. Mike, you were back. You know. And
I don't know about bad boyfriend, but I
don't think I was a bad boyfriend either. But you know.
I mean, I don't know all the specifics.
Yeah.
Like how I don't know. Whatever.
I didn't know how to be a good boy. We didn't know anything.
No.
Are you kidding me?
You were
In
just
high school,
growing
you
up,
don't know what to
dude.
do.
Right.
When a couple of girls like you and stuff, you don't have no idea, especially where we came from.
Yeah.
Oh,
my-
yeah,
I didn't
little-
start
Well,
public school till
little
11th
protective
grade.
little
let's
boys.
get into that. Like,
Girls are just going
I'm
nuts.
not even attractive, so I can only imagine.
Shut up, dude.
No, I can only imagine like if you were like actually no, let's talk attractive to where like you like it's very like
Jamie Byroad's attractive. That guy was a
I thought we were talking about girls. Just kidding.
yeah, girls like imagine being like
Oh, I thought you were just talking about being like a hot dude.
that too. Imagine freaking
Dude.
David Beckham back in high school or something.
Especially if you didn't grow up with it. We did not grow up like that.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I didn't. I wasn't really able to talk to girls besides the ones I grew up
no.
like with, and I wasn't. You know,
Bro, holding
all of a
hands
sudden,
was off.
I wasn't allowed.
You weren't allowed to.
Shoot.
Absolutely not. Next thing you know, I'm with.
You would sneak one and start sweating, boy.
Oh, sweating. Big
Straight
time.
the hardest boner.
I remember. I remember those sweats right now,
Dude, those sweats, your hands are-
just hold hands like under your
Rubbing the
armpit.
elbow. Oh, yeah. You'd have to go under your hand like during church and wiggle your fingers.
Oh, that's
You
adorable.
thought you were gonna get
It's
crucified.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Let people.
God, do you remember? The most random shit would get young kids just
Oh my god.
so boned up.
Yeah. So I didn't know what I was doing.
Shoulder
Just like you
titty?
guys didn't either.
Shoulder titty?
You see a good collarbone,
Boy.
Collarbone.
boy. That thing would.
Collarbone?
Oh man, yeah.
Good God,
Right one,
son.
man. Oh.
Yeah.
Or an Adam's apple? Yeah.
I'm talking. We're like two steps up from Amish with that
Yeah, I
Calvary.
know.
So it's
Yeah, my point was, I wasn't the
Victory.
greatest boyfriend because I didn't know what I was doing, you know? And anyways, he's a great guy. He loved me anyways. And now I've been married to his daughter for like a long time. So he's a great dude. I want to get him on here one time and hopefully he'll come on.
I would
you
love
should.
it.
It'd be cool, man.
You got some good stories.
Imagine
man.
Chet on this.
Remember
Chet would never come on here.
You know the cop stories before like camera phones? They really did just get it done.
So
That's what I want to hear.
I know. I won't say his name, but I know a friend of mine's dad was a police officer, and he carried a mag light. One of the big mag lights.
Is
on
his
my
name
shin,
F?
boy.
F?
Leave it.
Nailed it.
Leave it. The mag light didn't even work. It was filled with concrete.
They were pretty much so heavy. They're heavy enough. Good Lord.
Did he foul somebody?
I can't. No.
Was he a
No.
fouler?
Oh, I just got what you said.
Word.
No, it
Was he
wasn't
a-
him.
was he a
no,
fouler?
Yeah.
no. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
But no, could you imagine?
Hot dog chicken man?
Could you imagine getting hit with that?
Hot dog chicken man.
I don't get it.
Frank Fowler.
I know who you're talking about. No, it wasn't him.
Stupid joke.
Yeah, I missed it.
It's funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
got it. Hot dog and chicken. Yeah, Frank for
Well, I said,
foul.
did he foul somebody?
Yeah.
Was he a
Yeah,
fouler?
all right.
Okay.
That wasn't him?
No.
Oh, okay. Was
But
his
it's
name
funny that you.
TK?
No.
right.
No. Don't worry about it, man.
I like to hear about police brutality.
Me too, because it's hilarious. My favorite ones now are the young guys that'll like get out of their car and immediately put on gloves, like they're gonna do something. You know they're not.
You think you could beat up a cop?
I could probably beat up half the cops in St. Mary's County right now.
But you couldn't beat up Holly Holm?
Dude, she's a trained assassin.
So
She would be harder.
I at Ape Hangers, I challenged an off-duty cop to a race.
I remember this.
I was
Hamstring or something.
that night.
Yeah, and I torched him.
And did he try to fight you?
Oh, he got mad at you, right?
But
Yeah.
he didn't stop running. He acted like he was chasing me and then just tackled me. And then we both got up. He's like, I still caught you. I was like, it was a race, number one. It's like, I'm not running from you. And then again, we raced again later. I was like, man, you're making me feel real good about being a cop. Like, I didn't know if I
Yeah.
could do it or not. And he's like, we raced again, torched him. Tackles me again. And Josh Green was like watching from the side. He can verify that when he comes in because he's going to come in.
Sweet.
That's going to be fun. And when he graduates, he's almost done.
I know. He's about to be so paid.
Dude, you know he's been working 40-hour weeks for like
Ever.
couple years now. Mm-hmm. No money. No money.
What's
for
he
it.
doing?
He's becoming.
He's going for his farm D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to be
Isn't that ridiculous?
He's about to be Dr. Green.
Yeah. He's about to make good money finally, but like,
Dude.
are you kidding? 40 hours,
Hey.
no pay for years.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
I love that guy though. I can't wait to.
He's a
talk to him
hardworking
on here.
mofo.
Yeah.
he
He's got some
and
funny stories, boy.
talented.
I like that.
About the drug addicts over there. I can't wait. That's gonna be a good time.
On the Eastern Shore?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, bud.
Yeah, and those listening, we're gonna have plenty of guests coming up. I know we haven't had some. This has been a weird time.
we need to tease a couple
It's-
people, but I don't really
Yeah.
want to
I mean,
tease.
it's been a weird time for me personally to get stuff done. We're kind of just doing this stuff like at
I gotta
radio
get
Can
through
we-
March.
can
I
we
have a
record
big trip.
Yeah,
today?
I got a
exactly.
big trip coming up too. It's 3 weeks
Yeah,
out. So,
so-
yeah, it's gonna be weird for a couple
And
weeks.
also, somebody was asking about seasons. Like they're like, I hope you guys
Yeah.
aren't done at 10 and then take
Dominic.
time off. Yeah, and I was like, well, we might because I want to kind of upgrade this place a little bit, paint this wall. It's really dark in the videos. I want to do white wall. I kind of want to get some better equipment, get 2 cameras going.
we need to go viral at some point, right?
Well-
we're gonna flatline at some point,
Well-
and then we need.
Okay, well, that comes with interviewing people
I
and
know.
interviewing more people and then posting them
Yeah.
and then posting the clips of just them. That way their followers can watch, and if they like us, they can follow us. If not, that's fine.
Dude, think about like
You don't have to listen to us. We don't want everyone to listen to us.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
we also have to get somebody with enough stature to agree to come on here.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we got to build our way up to that. I mean, it is what it is. You got to
We
put the
should
time
plan
in.
a big party a year from now for
Oh,
all
yeah?
the original listeners. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
But that means, and
And then we'll
that means
film-
we have to get big between
Let's
now
record.
and then.
Let's record an hour while we're there.
And you know what? We could do a live
Recording.
on location
That's what I'm saying.
at Big Dogs.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey,
Call it the makeup tour.
Oh my gosh, Elias has been trying to get me tonight even to go do an undercover review there and like see what's up now.
I'm at the point now where I don't want to go there.
You might not walk out.
I know.
They know you, boy.
They might bury you in the back.
That's fine.
Who got the text from him? Mo.
Did he? Does he know what we've been doing?
No.
Thank God.
Probably, but I mean,
I want him to come on and sit right here, and you guys just look at each other the whole time.
That'd be fine.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
invited, by the way, bud.
Yeah,
Come on out.
Come on, let's go.
It'd be funny. Defend your honor.
Oh, dude, I want you to hear something. Okay, so this is pretty wild. So you obviously know the song that we wrote. That is "The Way You Move." CYB, Count Your Blessings, wrote a song a long time ago.
Such a good song.
So there was actually
That song holds up big time.
There was actually a hilarious a band from overseas.
Yeah.
A bunch of young guys.
They copied it?
Bro, wait till you hear this.
Wait a minute. Really?
Dude,
when you say overseas,
Chinese?
like Asian?
No, this was actually
Chinese.
Check this out.
They copy everything.
No, it's not Chinese. They were like
Korean?
Norwegian, German.
You should probably play your version and then
I'm sitting
theirs.
there cut on Asians. You're talking about Norwegian.
Yeah, dude. I want to hear.
Yeah, play yours first.
A lot of
I'll
listeners.
play the parts in our song.
Yeah.
that are
That's
the
what I'm
same.
saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
dude, CYB was so good.
Yeah, I know.
Did you like him, Brent?
Yeah, I love Count Your Blessings.
Did you?
You kidding me?
Man,
Friday Night Alone.
love
that song.
It. I love it. I was hoping Esco would come on today because I was going to talk about.
I didn't even ask.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
What?
I didn't.
I wanted to talk about that song, "Just Another Girl for the Summer." I just love that song. That was like one of their first ones.
I just remember how that song started.
Just another. I'm not even going to sing it, but
Please don't.
All right. So
man, gets me jacked up.
I'm gonna skip to the chorus a little bit, okay?
Dude, who's that singing?
This part. Remember this?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, remember it
Yeah.
for people at home. And then remember this part.
Still holds up. That song jams.
Riff. All right, so
Mike was a riff machine in the early
let's go back.
2000s.
Man, I love that.
I'm gonna skip forward a little bit in this.
It's a Norwegian band?
Yes. That one's like.
Okay, I mean that's not that
I
original.
know, exactly, I know.
Right.
But hold on. I'm getting to the good part. I'm sorry, listeners.
Fuck it, you can edit it.
Ready? It's gotta be here.
Oh my
man.
gosh. They ripped your song.
Yep. Right here.
This song jams.
I think I just heard.
Dude, that's amazing.
I want them on the show.
That they need to answer for this.
Yeah.
First
Dude,
of all.
this was posted.
That was an awesome song.
This
by the way.
posted 9 years ago.
Wait, what?
This post says right here 9 years ago.
Oh, then what?
They ripped you
No, because
immediately.
I found out back then. It's actually Ronald, Andy, Carl that sent it to me. I was like, "How did you find this?"
Yeah.
but it was a direct rip.
Yeah.
And we actually messaged him. I was like from the band account. I was like, "Dude, really?" And they were just like, "Dude, we found out that our lead singer was a big fan, and we're sorry."
Oh, so they admitted it.
Oh yeah, and it's just still up. But I
guys
just
should
thought
do
that
it.
was funny. I wanted to bring it up and have it forever now on some audio.
Believe that.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that crazy?
Hey, what do they say? Copying is the best form of flattery.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not copying, but it's something. Something's better.
Imitation.
Imitation.
Wrote that whole album in Antonio's basement, and
Dude.
somebody
Copied it.
a garage. Excuse me. And somebody, that's cool.
They did a good job.
Except for song 10. Except for song.
Oh, that was Vinny.
Yeah.
That's a Vinny riff.
Yep. I don't know how it made it on that album. I mean, let's be real. Like, what's a completely different song?
It was a different song.
It's like out of nowhere. It's like, what? Is this the way they're going next album?
Hey,
How do you feel about How do you feel about pooping in public places?
Being a salesman,
Yeah.
like going to 20 to 30 accounts a day, especially in my former profession where I was going into like liquor stores selling beverages. I have pooped from here to Oxon Hill, and I don't care about public pooping. It's
tell you
fine.
this,
It's a
if you
bathroom. It's what it's for.
Here's a little advice for the listeners. If you're ever in a jam and you're like, I gotta go, Google library. go to the local library wherever you are. you guaranteed to get.
Or just walk into a hotel.
Private.
Hotels too.
Yeah,
Hotel
true
lobby.
too. But then if you look the wrong way at first, they know. Like if you don't know where the bathroom's already at the hotel,
what are they gonna do? Hey, don't go in there and
they
poop.
can be like, "Are you staying here?" And they won't because it's a Super 8 or something. But
Right.
yeah, you can send it in.
Actually, yeah. If anybody needs a list of the cleanest bathrooms in the Tri-County area, I'll let you know.
Isn't it fantastic when you find like that good one? Mm-hmm. And, like I found one time. It was McDonald's. Crazy.
Ooh, really?
I walked in there. I was at work and I just left and went to one. Went in there. Wow.
There is a Valero station right outside the gate at Andrews Air Force Base that if you looked at it, you're like, nah, I'm not pooping there.
Yeah.
You open up, it's like a goddamn bathroom chateau.
You have to give you the key with all the germs on it?
Oh, no. They have to buzz you in.
Oh.
It's in the establishment, and you go in there, it's just pearly white, clean.
Those were those trucker stops we were talking about last time.
Oh, I love truck stops.
Dude, they were awesome.
Hey,
Flying J.
What are those ladies that hang out at
Yeah, you tell me, bud.
Oh, good old lot lizards.
Is that what they are?
The
That's what I've heard.
CYB ripoff?
Do you know what seat covers are? Young and pretty.
What?
Seat covers.
Seat covers?
It's a trucking song thing. You know,
Oh,
lot
no.
lizards.
No.
I don't know.
All right. Well, when truck drivers are driving around and they're talking on their CB, which I used to have one, it was awesome.
Candy cane.
If you look and you see a hot chick driving or sitting in the passenger seat car seat cover, and you tell the other truckers, and then they look for that person.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That's men for you.
Terrible species.
I just got a question, and Danny Dean and Stephen Finch are drinking.
Oh, you don't
Call
say.
them up.
I bet you they're listening to the Deftones
You
right now.
want me to call them and say,
Yeah,
ask a question?
Let's fucking call them
let's
too.
Get them on. What's their question?
Brent, let's not be a dick.
Saw, dude. No, I'm good. Nope.
Oh, that's so funny. Recording right now. You're live on the air.
Yo,
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
what's up, man?
Hey, put it on speaker.
Hey, turn down the radio.
Yeah, I just did.
There you go. It's a little loud. That's why we're actually recording right now.
You are on the air.
Danny Dean is on the air.
Oh shit,
So let's. You had a question that you wanted to ask him.
Yeah, what is it?
dude! Me and Finch had a serious conversation about this, and I got a little teary-eyed thinking about it because I was like, "Do I do good things or do I do bad?"
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was leaning towards the bad side.
Where are you?
I was leaning towards the good side.
What's the
Yeah,
question?
No, you said you would cuddle with your kids for like.
All right.
an
Well,
hour.
hey, Danny, ask the question.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I remember. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
so if someone confronted you and said, you have 30 days to live your life, and after those 30 days, you will die peacefully
in your sleep.
in your sleep. No
Okay.
pain, nothing.
Don't go to bed for the.
Right.
Don't
So
get
what
30
would you
day.
do? What would you do during those 30 days?
I mean,
That's like
tough.
a typical bucket list question.
So Brent,
Yeah.
you go first.
As much stuff as I could do locally, and what I mean by that is I don't want to waste days traveling. You know what I'm saying?
It's the opposite of what most people say. That's awesome.
I would try to take care of as much like stuff I could do around within like a day's drive. Because if you're like, oh, I want to go to, Asia, well, you're going to lose 2 days traveling there and coming home.
Very true.
Yeah, but if you're flying on day 30 and you come back.
Also, get really drunk on the plane and make a fool of yourself, and nobody.
It
You
doesn't
could try to
matter.
take over. You could hijack it.
Then you could possibly go to jail and spend
Yeah, and then spend the rest of your days in
Oh
jail.
shit! I didn't think about that.
well,
Yeah,
dude,
you're not
Most
immune
people
to the
don't.
law.
Most people don't.
day 29, you're trying to rob a bank.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to try to jump as far as you can on all those like things. I wonder if I can jump over there or not.
Yeah.
You're going to do all that stuff.
Steal a vet.
Steal a vet.
get a bunch of girls
all that
pregnant.
stuff. Day 29, you're doing that. And then you're just never going to go to sleep.
Right.
I would spend one Saturday night. All you can drink at Big Dogs, though.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Jesus.
That's a good
I
night.
would.
Staring at yourself in the wall. Well, depends because obviously I have a kid on the way, so it's like I gotta split. You want to spend time with him, right? And then you got to think about
Right.
I'm not gonna have much. It's got to be with him, right?
Nothing can be about
but it's
you
a
at
baby.
that point.
But it's a baby.
No, 30 days, none of it's about you. You're dying. You're out of here. You're gone.
Day 29, like you said, is about me, though.
Day 29, I'm going hard. I'm robbing a bank.
Yeah.
No doubt. With AKs and everything. I'm going in.
Right.
Yeah. I got to know if I can do it. I need to know if I can do it.
You're not dying peacefully. You're getting shot up.
Well, no, I'm going to do it. I can get out of there without getting shot.
No.
Hey, it took them like 10 days to find that lady that robbed the BB&T in Wildwood.
I know. She wasn't even trying.
Okay, so Jake, you're spending like 2 days planning your robbery.
No, there's no plans.
I'm going in hot and heavy.
Right, and then you then you bury it in your parents' backyard, and then you die. You leave them a note. Hey, here's the money. I'm dying anyway.
Hold on.
Brett, you should.
Danny, do life insurance companies
spend that money?
You can't spend
You
that money.
spend that money in 30 days, though.
No, that's what I'm
want the
saying.
money.
Leave it for your kids.
He just wants to do it to do it.
I don't want any money from the bank. I just want to know if I can do it. Don't you? Don't you
Come back
know
on
if you
day
can rob
30 and give
somebody?
it to them like, hey, gotcha.
No, I'm just going to keep the money.
Put the money in a pillowcase.
Like the old school.
I would rob it with one of those big burlap sacks with a money sign on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Ooh, Danny.
You gotta just like that.
Danny, so you were getting teary-eyed. What were you doing?
Yeah, I know, dude.
What are you doing 30 days?
Just jerking off for 30 days.
So your one eye was crying a lot.
Your
You
one
wouldn't
eye
like
was
find a woman?
But that's my normal life. I was like, shit, hold on.
That's pretty good. What's Finch going to do?
I don't know, man.
Finch would listen to every Limp Bizkit song on Continue.
And Core.
We already did that.
I do that every day. I would probably do something different.
Danny, did Finch break anything at your house this evening?
No, I'm actually at his house. So
Oh, you're down
Good. Push something off the shelf right now.
Break something.
Break
for us
one
real
thing.
quick.
That's funny. Good question.
All right, dude. Well, we're going to hop off here, but I did enjoy the question.
man.
I'm glad I could call you and talk to you all. That was fun.
that's awesome.
All right, man. You guys got to think of more questions. This is fun.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, dude.
All right, dude.
guys.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Later.
All right.
Hey, keep it up.
That's funny.
That was good, man. I enjoy that. we gotta call them more. That's funny. Let's just get them to ask
Danny's
questions.
such a trip.
Danny's a good dude, man.
Nah, they're good.
I saw a lady
Super
today on
dad.
the news that was 100 years old and
Yeah.
got arrested on purpose because it was on her bucket list. They took her in, gave her a mugshot, gave her a little orange. I mean, it was all fake. But
Yeah.
it was still kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh, so
point
she didn't
is-
even really break the law. She's like, I just want to get
They picked her up
arrested.
from like a home.
Oh, for Christ.
Yeah.
She should at least like slapped an orderly
She should have
or
done something illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrecked her car. I don't know, done something.
So, in our last little segment, we always do the Would You Rathers, even though they just kind of did like a weird question like that.
Yeah.
So, this is our last little thing, and then we're out of here. It's the How Would You Rather Die? And I'm going to have two questions here.
Man, we are getting dark.
This isn't dark. This is funny. All right. Would you rather die from piranhas or sharks? Nice, easy one first.
well, as always, I have
Now,
to
you got to
clarify.
picture you're in the ocean or you're in like
I
a
need
stream,
to know if what I
a
think
river.
about piranhas is true. Will piranhas just eat you to the bone in like
Well,
2
let's
minutes?
just say that they do.
They do?
They will. They will.
So
eat-
you'll die within the first 30 seconds, probably?
It'll probably be 45. I mean, the blood's gonna come ripping out eventually. Like it's gonna start real low. Like
Oh my gosh. You might as
then-
well be on fire if a piranha.
yeah, all the blood.
Yeah.
All the blood's gonna leak from everywhere. Like
The shark
eventually,
is like,
quick little bites, and then
are
it's
you,
like
you have
gone.
to fight a shark?
Yeah, but then you gotta. Dude, can you imagine?
Yeah,
that?
but what if he just bites your leg off and you're just like scrambling?
Exactly.
Pro-
If it's a guaranteed bite across the sternum, give me the shark.
Yeah, but dude, let's.
I want 1,000,
Think about
100,000
hold on.
piranhas to
Think
eat me at
about-
one time.
Oh, you got. Everyone's got to put themselves. They got to put themselves in that free floating position in the ocean, right? And you got to think about this massive fish that you haven't really seen before. It's massive. It's coming right at you, full speed from underneath, and gets a boom, hits your body so hard.
Well, you'd probably die from the impact.
A lot of people don't.
Man.
Now, on the other side, imagine, you know what a fish feels like underwater. It feels terrible. Imagine thousands
God.
around your face, thousands around your body, just tearing you up, and it hurts terribly, like
But
everywhere.
either way, you're dying at the end, and
Yeah.
you already know it. Or
Exactly. So which one do you want?
Not? Man.
That's both terrible. But I think I might have to go with. I don't want it. I don't want the shark.
Dude, one time, Matt drove his boat from here to freaking Myrtle Beach.
Do you see shark?
No, but we went out on the boat,
Oh.
and we jumped off the boat off of Myrtle
No.
Beach, like way out to swim ashore.
No.
Next thing you know, I'm like 200 yards from the shore, 200 yards from the boat, swimming, and I'm thinking, oh, actually, it takes like 5 minutes, to swim that far. And all of a sudden, I was thinking, I'm gonna get bit by a shark out here.
Yep.
You can't.
You're just
help
like
it.
flailing
I didn't,
around
of
like a
course.
wounded animal.
But you can't do anything. You're pretty
It was
useless.
scary.
And the water's like warm.
I gotta get in.
You are worse than like me seeing an ant on the ground. Like you're worse than that. Like you're so slow. You're like a little
in the
You know what I'm saying? Like
you have no
power
shot in the water.
No. But okay, so I'm going
shark.
I'm going shark because I'll probably bleed out quicker, and it gives me a second while he goes
You
away.
just said I can get eaten in 2 minutes with piranhas. I'm
probably
going
less,
with that.
Probably less.
Less?
2 minutes? You want that long?
Dude, a shark is not gonna be able to kill you with one blow unless they bite your head off. They can't bite through your whole body with one.
Those teeth, dude.
They're not even gonna want to eat you. Then they're gonna be like, dang it.
No. Let's say that they both want to eat you. They want to kill you. Like, because obviously they always mistake you and they bite you once.
Dude, the shark's gonna be throwing you around the air like a seal,
playing with you
like a whale. I'm taking piranhas.
I'm taking shark.
A shark.
Yeah. All right. So, next situation is your spaceship runs out of supplies and power. Do you want to die in the shuttle, or do you want to just open the seal and just die from the vacuum?
Oh, dude, I'm kicking that door open so quick.
That might be easy.
Come on, is there any way we can make things work?
No.
You
can put your suit on and.
How about this? I will find some concoction of pills on the thing and take all of them and just die that way.
I mean, that's fine.
Go to sleep.
I want that instant. I want my head to explode from the atmospheric pressure.
Think about putting that suit on. Put it on. Got your helmet on, and then just shooting yourself off into space,
and then slowly starving to death while you float around in orbit.
And then somebody else opens the door and's like, "Here's all the food we found." It
No. I'm just saying, like, imagine the loneliness of that dark black void.
Yeah, but
that's impossible to think about.
It would also be peaceful.
You don't.
And then I would take the helmet and go.
You don't see stars when you're out there.
What do you see?
It's just black.
How come you don't see stars?
Because the star's light is coming from far away and it shimmers in our atmosphere. That's why you see a star. You don't see it when you're actually out there. They don't shimmer like that. They just
How do you know that?
Yeah, you've been up there, Flat Earther?
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Is it something you read?
Yeah.
Oh.
That they don't. I don't remember. They don't twinkle. No star twinkles like that.
Well, twinkling is obviously the light messing around our atmosphere.
Well, somebody wrote me a song about that, and they're full of shit. Apparently,
you don't see them like the stars
Disney?
that we see. Like,
well, he was a Nazi, so it's fine.
I kind of said that wrong. You see stars.
I got what
they
you're
don't
saying.
twinkle.
Right.
But anyways, yeah. Do you know what a shooting star is? Because Matt and Jake back in the day had no idea, and
I would say no idea.
We know how smart they are.
Isn't
right?
it just meteors burning up in our atmosphere?
Technically,
yeah,
partially. That's true, partially. But they thought it's the one thing I can get them on. All right, they're smart and everything else.
You can get me. It was me.
Was it you? I'm pretty sure Matt had to check. Matt checked his
hit on this one.
Matt checked his Google and was like, "Yep, he's right." It could be as small as sawdust.
Oh, really?
It's just any little thing that hits our atmosphere is straight.
What did I think it was?
And
this was a lapse in like my mental capacity for a minute.
I don't think.
It's not what I really thought.
I know, but it stuck with me. And just because I know you're not. I know you're not an idiot. But no one's brilliant in every area. Everyone's an idiot somewhere.
I remember thinking that it was stars that were burned out.
Yeah, and
right. And then the last little thing,
died.
they go.
That's what he said, dude.
You guys just laughing. What if we find out that is what it is? And everyone's lying to us.
Like stars committing suicide?
No, they blow up.
Do you know how fast?
Right.
Do you know how fast that would be for a star that far away to go? And you would see that. It'd be so.
I'm just telling you what I heard when I was little.
I know. I'm just picturing.
And I never really thought about it past that.
That's hilarious.
Dude, imagine. Wait till you tell Felix.
I know.
You're gonna tell Felix the dumbest stuff on purpose.
You know what I do? Know a dumb myth that I used. It was probably a couple years.
Someone told me it was a freaking star, and I believed it until yesterday.
It's fine, dude.
Not really.
A couple years ago, I thought fuck. The word fuck, F-U-C-K, derived from back during medieval times, and there was an overpopulation and there was a plague going on, and you weren't really allowed to have sex unless you had a signed document from the king, and so if anyone knew that you were having sex, you had to have it on your door.
Fornication under the
counsel of the king.
Yeah, and I've heard that. I've heard that before.
I know. And
have you ever heard the SHIT one?
No.
You want to hear it?
Sure.
Supposedly this is real. I mean, that's a good one. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I just
you think it's all BS? Not true?
It's not true, but it isn't actually. He knew of it.
Yeah.
Like it was a myth that was spread around.
I heard that
but
before
anyways,
too.
That's all I was going to add on to that.
Fuck is derived from the. Fuck is derived from the German word "fricken."
Yes, it actually was derived from German words, and there was a guy that had a word. Had his last name had fuck in it.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
but that's where it
Yeah,
came from.
shit was.
And it was sex.
Back in the day, they were shipping like manure and things like that for, I don't know, maybe it was fertilizer, or maybe it was just cows. And as if you're shipping over a 30-day transit, all of a sudden there's a big pile of manure in the bottom of your ship, and it creates a lot of methane gas and things like that. Over time, when they stored it in certain holds down below, they were having random explosions on the ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they started putting, like, if you were shipping things like that it would put off gas, methane, whatever, and it was really just all poop, you know. They would stamp on the side of the box or the barrel or whatever they're shipping it in, ship high in transit, like ship on the top
But I
deck.
believe that.
Yeah, so if the gas
that true?
would escape the atmosphere. As far as I know, it's true.
Do you want me to search it real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Ain't that some-
ship
ain't
high
that
in,
some shit?
Ship high in transit. Yeah, and it was for
Ship
so
high.
I like that one.
it's a good one, and it's probably Snopes is going to call me out in like 2 seconds, probably,
Snopes.
which has been called out themselves or
Yeah.
crap. But yeah, man, methane and things like that blow up over time, and
The word shit comes from an acronym for ship high in transit.
Hey.
And it says rating
Nice.
false.
Oh.
that's not true. It is true.
Snopes, man.
Is it Snopes?
Yeah.
Snopes is false.
Sorry.
I
piece-
nailed that, by the way.
This sorry piece of codswallop about exploding ships appears to have begun its internet life in February 2002. Its cousin, the bad-smelling steamship fuel tale, began its online life in
Snopes is full of
1999.
Just like those boats.
Akin to the
Where'd it come from?
Akin to the faux etymology of the word "fuck," a species. A species. Species?
Auspicious?
No, a species acronym.
I'm
That
telling you, it's
sucks.
auspicious.
No, it's a species. It's two
Oh,
separate words.
Whoops.
Yeah, okay, well, I messed that up. Acronym has once again been claimed as the origin of yet another term beloved by potty mouths everywhere.
Well, so where did it come from? They don't know.
It explains the story.
I can't
The
get
word
it
shit
down here.
entered the modern English language via having been derived from the Old English nouns skite.
Well, there's also a German word, shite.
Well, yeah, and Middle Low German shite,
Yeah.
both being dung, and the Old English
Dung.
noun skite,
Dung.
meaning diarrhea.
Skeet?
Skeet.
I can't
maybe?
get any service in your
Our
basement.
most treasured cuss words have been with us a long time, showing us
There we go.
written words. Why are those cuss words if that's all it meant? It means poop and one means sex.
I don't know, man.
Why are they so bad to say?
I don't know.
Why are
George
we,
Carlin brought that up in the
Why
70s,
are we
bro.
so looked down upon for saying them? I can get.
Dude, we're the only country that does that. Every other country in the world has cussing and boobies on
Now,
TV.
I get the C word. I know.
There's nothing wrong with
I get the
being
C word.
decent and being appropriate.
Yes.
You know, if the word means something bad, then no.
But it doesn't.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about cuss words and curse words.
They're only-
Cursing people is like "damn you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way different. That's
Yes.
way worse.
It should be.
In
it should be,
reality
but it's
than
not.
saying-
We're allowed to say that.
The F word is the bad one. Everyone knows that, right? But that's not a curse word.
It means sex. You can say sex. It just sounds. Ooh. Like it's not supposed to say that.
Well, like the guy said earlier in his question, you know, if you can be 100% yourself and say that and not have a problem, then you have a bit of freedom, right?
Yeah.
If you can't say that, then you're not free. What kind of society are we living in? I don't like that. I don't like that much. I
I mean,
don't.
yeah, I know, and that's
Yeah.
fine,
I
but
say it, but-
it shouldn't be looked down upon, dude. Because like I can get the C word, like that's you're talking about
Yeah.
private parts.
Yeah.
Are you?
It's what it is.
All right, would you rather be killed by a large cat or a gorilla?
Oh, gorilla. He's going to rip me limb to limb.
He's gonna beat you.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
will let the cat. I will give him my full juggler and let him.
That's
just
where he's gonna
take it.
go, anyways,
Well, he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
If I have no choice,
dude. Imagine what that.
I don't like these questions. You should
Yeah.
be able to fight.
No, you gotta die.
Jake's going to beat up Holly
If it
Holm,
has
a
to
gorilla,
die,
and a
That's
tiger
the-
all at the same time.
That's
That's
the
like the
whole point.
classic. Would you rather die drowning or on fire?
Yeah.
Right.
Drowning because you get high.
So you're just changing it up to cat or gorilla.
We're elaborating on what's worse.
Gorilla could play with you.
It's not about
God
how-
knows.
That is true.
It's not about how would you want to live. Like, no, it's about these both are gonna suck. Which one?
Gorilla's gonna play with you for who knows how long.
It's gonna.
They might even make you part of the tribe for a little
They're,
while.
Ooh.
they're so unreal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, they're so strong. It's not even. It's
I
gross.
know, man.
That's why you just stand up, beat your chest,
They could
and
probably.
yell at
They
him.
could probably
I want
crush.
the hungriest cat there is,
They could probably crush your skull like with one hit. Easily.
but they wouldn't. They'd be
Nah,
like,
they'd probably beat your chest.
"How about a Harambe with that baby?"
you could-
What do you think would happen?
He probably would have just kept it for a while. He probably would have died of starvation.
He would have accidentally killed it in like 1 second.
Right.
What would you have done if you're the zoo owner?
What if
shoot the fucking gorilla like they did?
No, screw that. What if you were the parent? You jumping in?
No.
Oh. I'm in there, bud.
Yeah,
We're all gonna die. Everyone's dying.
That's
I'm
because
gonna try to get it back.
Then it's gonna be you and your kid are dead and your wife's alone.
Yeah.
That's why you should always be carrying, Brent. I'd have shot that gorilla right in the head.
Oh.
I'd have jumped in there. Bop, 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 bop.
But
How about that?
Thanks.
I mean,
for
that's
there, Walker,
different.
Texas Ranger.
so let's say you don't have your gun. That's a scary situation.
Hey, we're going to the zoo. I better be packing.
But
Or watching my kid.
I'm gonna be like,
you know what? Let's rewind a little bit. I'm not actually carrying a gun to the zoo.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
gonna
carry
do?
a gun now. Why would I carry a gun to the zoo?
you know what I'm gonna do? I told you not to sit on that wall.
Yeah, bet you listen to me next time. Yeah, bedtime means bedtime.
Zookeeper's coming. Don't worry. You'll be okay. Just pet him. Pet him. Oh shit! Here comes another one.
Bet you go to bed next time when I say it's bedtime.
I bet that broccoli tastes great tomorrow, you little shit.
You're gonna clean that plate, aren't you?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I'll have to bribe you with French fries like
Honestly,
the commercial told me to.
Oh shit! He's
What?
got a gun. Gorillas gonna die.
I would have been
Tuck and roll.
Why'd they have to kill him though? They don't have like the super
Because if they would have
tranquilizer
tranked, if they would have tranked him, he might have ran off and
Yeah, he would have freaked out.
That is a major investment that zoo has made in that freaking animal.
So you're going with gorilla though, or you're going with large cat? You said. The problem with cats, dude, they don't have one spot. Well, I guess
They play with their food too, though, bro.
I know. They do.
The monkey has these, right? He has his
Right.
fist and his incredible strength, and he can bite too, but he's probably gonna beat you.
I'll take a pack of cats.
But-
I want to kill the first 4. I want to fight them and then just get overtaken by like
Now-
the 5th
God,
and 6th
Jacob
one.
always wants to fight.
cat.
I'm not going down without swinging.
I know, but you
The
could
5th
fight.
and 6th won't get me. I'm too much.
You're gonna have to jump and start breaking necks.
You could fight, but the cat has its mouth, which is terrible, and it has.
What if you kill it and you're like,
Has
yeah.
4 knives, handful of knives. Like it's ripping you apart. You know that little rabbit thing they do with their
Scary
back, the rabbit thing they do with their back feet.
Oh my gosh!
Imagine a large one
Ripping
going to your guts.
skin off.
Dude, that's the thing about about wildlife is like everything gets eaten alive.
Yeah, it's called the circle of life.
That's why when hunters kill something and everyone's like, oh, they should like deer, like old deer, like because
Oh dear.
well, old deer,
Old deer.
mature deer. Let me say that.
Oh,
Right.
whatever. They're old.
Dude, their death is gonna be way worse than that.
Oh, maybe.
Whatever it is.
When do you see dead animals that didn't get hit by a car? They just go off somewhere and they just die.
No, they do. Cats
Isn't that
do
crazy?
Cats do that too.
Dogs do that too. They'll run
Yeah.
away and just
And they don't
won't come
even
back.
barely know how to be an animal, right?
They just don't
They're,
feel
so
well.
domesticated. But
probably
the
'cause
real ones that live out in the woods,
Yeah,
they just die.
yeah. And they give back to the earth, and things eat them, and Circle of Life,
Man.
and Lion King. You know. But
Yeah, Elton John.
last one. Would you rather be killed and you can't fight, Jake? Sorry, this is what it is.
Why are all these about death?
Because this is the segment, dying.
Oh, it's the would you rather die segment.
Yeah, because they started it.
Okay.
I'm just acting like I'm just riffing off of it, but it's in my notes.
Oh, okay.
Would you rather be killed by an anaconda or a rattlesnake? Now, the anaconda is going to just strangle you to death and swallow you whole, and the
I hate
rattlesnake's going to
snakes.
kill you with venom.
Rattlesnake.
I think
How quick's the venom of a
I don't like
rattlesnake
big
bite?
snakes.
the
make-
venom
ugh.
literally turns your blood into like
It coagulates it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake. Bite me and then snake away.
But that pain's terrible. And snake away.
Anaconda's gonna.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, just let me die without a snake nearby.
But then again, but then again, the
Snake away.
the anaconda
Little snake.
the anaconda suffocates you, so you are
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but you're touching a snake when you die.
Can't breathe.
I don't want to be touching a snake when I die.
You know the biggest hug you ever had when you were like little and it sucked?
Oh, yeah.
Felt really bad.
Yeah.
Felt terrible.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, but like times 10. Like it keeps going. Your bones are breaking in on each
Wow,
other.
You're really getting into it. Oh. Dead. No.
Your lungs are getting punctured by your own ribs. And
I want a pack of rattlesnakes bite me.
yeah, imagine,
Snake away.
imagine falling in a pit of snakes. Snake away. Snake away. I like that. Hey, that's the name of the episode.
Bite
Atta'Boy.
me and snake away.
No, Atta'Boy. Snake away. So, all right, whatever. That's all we have. Thanks for listening. And check us out. This one is not going to be on YouTube.
Well, it'll be on YouTube.
It'll be uploaded,
Yeah.
but there's not
I
going to be
think-
any video.
I think I'm going to put it. Yeah, I'm going to put it there, but I don't know.
We should
We'll
take
see.
a picture of what we were really doing. I mean, ridiculous.
Of what we're really doing?
Yeah, sitting in the dark.
We're jamming. Go ahead, take one, man.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That was a real smooth entrance of the song.
I know, right? You started it from the beginning.
I didn't have it set up. Bane's not here. I miss you, Bane.
Yeah, we miss Bane.
Yeah, man. It's a little hard. It's a little hard with everything going on.
We're gonna introduce ourselves.
I'm Miller.
I am Brent.
Can I be Miller too? I'm just kidding. No, I'm Jake.
No,
Miller squared over here.
Jacob.
Jacob,
yeah.
man.
You were
Come on,
Jacob
man.
last week.
Cub.
Keep it up. Cub. I like that. That's cool.
That's my nickname when I was little.
What
gosh.
was that? Cub?
Cub.
Yeah.
Really?
Jacob.
CV. I didn't know how to say my whole name, so I just called myself.
I was grumpy. My nickname
No
was
way.
Grumpy.
No, yeah. I thought you were.
No way.
Bashful.
No. I meant like no
We're
way.
being facetious.
Oh, no, yeah. Timmy Farrell. I was 10 years old. He still calls me grumpy,
Grumpy.
to
That
this day.
son of a bitch with his thumb, man.
When we were at the kitchen in Lido,
God,
he
he would
did that thumb right in your fucking kidney.
Oh,
we did
or in your
all work at
armpit?
Lido's.
it's terrible.
Huh?
We did all work at Lido's.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
I want to talk about Wakefield tonight. How we used to listen to it at Lido's.
That's because I was washing the dishes.
Yeah, and I quit because I wanted to go to the Chapticon championship game, or it wasn't championship. It was like the I don't know, playoffs, I guess you would say.
And you were like, I'm going.
I'm out. I was dishwashing. I was like,
couldn't-
there's no way that I'm staying here in this room dishwashing and not being at that game. And
I think I was making $5.15.
Yeah, dude.
yeah. There's no way I was staying there.
How many
made the
times
right
did you
choice.
see Joey Farrell's nuts in that fucking kitchen?
He went the other way after now. Not the other way, but like, he's super good dude now.
I
He would
know.
never do that.
He was a wild motherfucker back then.
He was.
Think about how many people don't make the right decision by just leaving and going to do something they wanted.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
life figures itself
Hey,
out.
guess what, Mike? Fast forward 20 years or whatever it's been.
Did it matter?
No, it does matter.
Yeah, because
And
if you would have stayed working there, it could have changed everything.
well, not only that, but the same principle still applies.
Sure.
If you're somewhere where you're missing something because
Yeah.
of your stupid job, leave it.
Just leave.
Yeah. How about that, Brent?
I actually enjoy my job.
Yeah,
now, but we
sure.
all actually enjoy our jobs, I think, now. Well,
I love my job.
Jake's shaking his head here. I'm sorry.
I don't know who listens to this thing,
Ousted
but
you. I don't know, dude. I enjoyed that game, though. That was sick.
Oh, man. We used to
Alright,
call
I
the
went. I
dough
was
Fat
there.
Sweaty Betty when you had to make the dough.
dude, we killed it on the pizza line.
Dude, I had a good segment we didn't do. It was
do
an
it next
awesome
time.
Family Feud segment,
We'll do it
and we'll do it next week.
yeah.
And it's gonna be great. I just
Show
give
me
people
potato
something to look forward to. It's good. I had it planned out perfectly, but Bane not being
on
here.
vacation, we actually watched some of this podcast.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I put on funniest Family Feud moments.
Yeah.
And they're friggin'
Dude, they're great.
hilarious.
It's great.
Naked
Look
grandma.
up, nah.
It's a great. Have you ever seen the one we're outlasting our music almost?
Nice.
Have you seen the one where she gets like 198 points?
Oh, my God.
Gets every single number one question.
No,
We're out. Thank you for listening to us. We love
Bye-bye.
you. Zero idea. We out.
Good night, everybody.